All right, day 2 continued. Let's go. We've got some PvP to do in an hour and 45 minutes for the trial of Valhalla. Something Valhalla it's called. The big PvP, I don't know, 50v50, something like that. I got to try it out some more. I did it last night, had a lot of fun. I was tanking like crazy. I survived the whole entire thing, even though we lost very badly. So I'm really excited to see what can happen if maybe it could be a little more balanced. We can have some more fun in there in PvP. Unfortunately, the timing they're doing for PvP is 10 p.m. my time, 1 a.m. my time, and then like 6 a.m. So, you know, I can't get into a lot of PvP. Arturo, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Yo, Arturo, you told me you were back working, right? That's a good thing, man. That's really good. I'm back streaming a lot with a new game like this. I'm trying to set up a second account on this right now on my tablet. We couldn't get I couldn't get a second account to work, but and on my tablet just now, a second account wouldn't work. I was getting the same error, so I did a VPN to download it, and it looks like it's working. Like, I did a VPN to initiate the download, and then immediately right when you download the game, that's when you kind of log into the game and ping their server to let them know where you're at. And it did it in English this time instead of Japanese. Like, every time I try to do a multi-client or anything else on this, it does it in Japanese. Luckily, I can do this one account. So maybe I need to uninstall, reinstall while I'm in, you know, and I took it off. I took the VPN off since it's downloading like 20 gigabytes. So hopefully I'll be able to log in still. I'll try it. I don't know. It's at 72% over there on my tablet. We'll see. I need to get a second account going just to farm. Just farm stuff so I can feed it over to this account. And it's a pity that I can't do it on the PC. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I'll get my second PC running, and I'll get it on that too. I would already have my second PC up, but for some reason I can't find my monitor power cable. I'll look in the closet for it, man. Too cold to paint the roads right now? Oh, really? You got canceled back home playing some Call of Duty now. Oh man, I haven't played since I think it's been 2 weeks, or at least a week since this game came out. I haven't played. And you know what? I get so many DirectX errors in Call of Duty. It's the only game I get crash. I've never had any crashes in any game I play. It doesn't matter what it is. New mobile games, new MMO games. It doesn't matter. But in Call of Duty, and there's so many other people, DirectX crashes because it's not compatible with the graphics card, with the updated drivers. I use old drivers. I do all the things it says to do for all the Call of Duty people that have issues with it. And I'll get into like 1 or 2 games, and then halfway through a game, in the middle of a game, it will crash. It'll get a DirectX error, and I just hate it, man. It kills my buzz when I'm playing some COD. Every time they come out with something that crashes, yeah, I just get tired of it, man. They're talking about like low sales for Call of Duty. They try to bring in Verdansk to get everybody to come back and play, to get them excited for COD, but these crashes are just stupid. And I've dealt with it in other Call of Duties too. It gets so tiring because the developers need to talk to somebody. I don't know if it's a Windows type thing along with the update for the graphics card for Nvidia or what, man. It's just so tiring. Lucky you got my you got a what? A flat error line, 25 crashes after maintenance. What, on this game? Because I haven't had issues. I'm the only one that's not having issues actually on this, on Odin. How's the sound, everyone? I feel like the sound's louder now. Like when I look at my sound slider, I feel like the sound is louder than we had it earlier today. We did an 8-hour stream earlier today, and I listened back through that stream. The sound was good. Like the combat sound wasn't too loud. The music sound was good. But now when I'm looking at my, like the equalizer jumping up, it looks like it's higher than it was earlier today. So let me know if the combat sound is too loud. Like if you're just hearing that boom, boom, boom too loud, let me know. You finished off the spider boss? The higher version of the pots? It helps, right? That's a good thing if you're on the verge of beating that spider, right? Because it's easy to get the spider down to 50% HP, kill like at least that first pack, and then keep killing the spider. And then you just need to be able to hold out and use those new pots, right, to beat that spider. But I didn't buy them. I didn't go back and, like I said, they're way too expensive. To beat the spider, sure, but if you kept buying those pots, you go broke. So you can see I've got the regular pots, right? Those pots are way too expensive, man. But yeah, they're great. They're great for that spider. I will agree. Fantastic for that spider. Good morning, all the NA people. What's up, Greg? Greg in the house. It is 7:48 a.m. East Coast. Is that right? It's way early, everybody else in the U.S. But East Coast, let's see, East Coast. It depends on whether it's daylight savings. So sometimes, because my family, I'm from the East Coast, right? I'm from Florida. I was born in Tampa, lived in Jacksonville most of my life, in Tallahassee, back and forth between Jacksonville and Tallahassee. And it is always like it's almost 9 p.m. here. So if it's 9 p.m. here, it would be 8 a.m. there. Unless it's the daylight saving stuff. I thought they were going to do away with that. Yeah, it's almost 8. I thought they were going to do away with going forward and back and all that time change, because we don't have that in Japan. We don't have that time difference. We don't have to worry about getting that, you know, waking up early or able to get an extra hour of sleep, all that kind of nonsense. I prefer it the way we have it here. I really don't like that. I've never enjoyed that. Having to know when it's going to happen and dealing with it. You don't have it in Iceland? Yeah, we don't have it in Japan, and it's no issue. We get a lot of daylight during the summertime, and we get less during the winter time. Like it's sunny out longer during the summertime. Then in the wintertime it gets darker soon. So, you know, whatever. It's winter. Oh well. It's brighter in the morning though. Early morning. I mean, here in Japan, sometimes you would have sun, like bright sun at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, it'll come up early. Yeah, summer never gets dark, right? Yeah, I'm glad. I like it. I like it without it. You just need around 300 more higher pots, though. Why do you need 300 more higher pots? Echo, what are you gonna do with those? It's 4:48 a.m. there. Damn, Arturo, up late, man. You're not you're not waking up early. You're just staying up late. You even reinstalled the game. It seems like it's not only one though. On Reddit. Yeah, on Reddit, and then also if you go to their official Discord and look through their bug section, and they'll tell you all about like people having the issue right now. What we had all day, what Jay was telling us, James was in here telling us he was having issues with, and about 3 or 4 other people, as they'd get to the character selection screen, pick their hero, and it would disconnect every time. They couldn't play the game, and it was always at that point. They would get to the hero selection, try to go in, and boom, the game would drop down. They would close. So and a lot of other people were having that over in Discord too. And then they tried to do a maintenance. I don't know what they were doing with the maintenance, but I was playing the game during that maintenance and still okay. So I'm not sure what's happening with it. They had a lot of problems yesterday on global launch with the Asian servers. It looks like, I guess that's taken care of. Now we're having problems with the US&EU servers and people having issues. So I hope it gets all worked out. We're on day 2. You know, unfortunately, there's issues. That's why a lot of people have like a soft launch. It's the whole point of people having those 30-day soft launches in like New Zealand or Australia or just Canada, so that when these issues happen, it's to a lower population, you know, lower player base. That way they can get it taken care of before the masses come. Yeah, they added 9 more servers in Asia, which is crazy. Like really crazy. Okay, let's see if I can log in on my tablet on a new account over here. And is it trying to log me in on my same Google account as this one? If it is, it's probably going to knock me out. Switch accounts. Let me see, find my character. No, there's no find my character. So I'm going over to 6 where it says crowded. Okay. And it's letting me play. All right, so I figured out, anybody out there having problems, you said there were a couple people out there having issues with me too that weren't in the States. To make it an additional account, we were getting the same error. And it looks like it's a little bit different than other games that I've played. Like how
until you unearth a worthwhile clue.
How you log in and go around using a VPN to get around their like seeing where you're at in the world. To do this, you don't do a VPN when you log in every time. You just do a VPN when you initially download the game, because when you initially download it, it's a very, very small download. It's just enough to give you like a user interface to log into the game. Just to hit the Google Play Store, log in right then, and then that's when it tags it as whether it's out of the, you know, Asia area or Japan or anything else. So right when I did that, I installed the game because it didn't work for me. Like previously, I tried to do this just a minute ago and it gave me the same error I was getting all the time trying to do an account on my PC, another account on my PC, and doing LD Player. And I don't know if you can do LD Player or not, but I'm going to try this in LD Player and see if it works. But all I had to do was VPN, initial start, download the game, which wasn't a lot. You know, it's not a lot of, you're not downloading the full game. Right then it'll hit the server and say log in with your Google account, and then it'll say in English, you know, are you of age? Do you accept? Do you accept? Do you accept? Like normally it would always say that in Japanese for me, and I know it wouldn't work. And then once it said that, I hit yes, and then I said, okay, download the rest, 19 gigs, and then I took the VPN off. And then now I don't think I'll ever have the VPN again, and I will be in server 6 here, which is great. Now I got to figure out how to do that same process on my PC for additional and see if it works. I'm not sure if emulators are allowed though. I think they might be blocking emulators. But this is awesome. Now I can start a fresh account and I can have that account grinding like crazy, getting me a whole bunch of these, because we're going to need these to craft gear all the time. I need a crap ton of grindstones, so it's going to be farming gear so I can dismantle it to get grindstones. And then also it'll get me a whole bunch of these mana imbued essences that I can then sell to this account really easily on the auction house, right? Sneaky sell it over on the auction house, get it back by selling it something back. And then having that farm 24/7 at some low level. What level do dungeons unlock? You just have to go through the main story to chapter 12, the end of chapter 12. So you just keep hitting that main story. Once you do that, you'll be over in Midgard. You'll go around Midgard all the way around. Chapter 12 will lead you down here. And then once it leads you all the way here to the Serpent's Lair, you'll do an NPC mock dungeon run. It's part of your main story quest, where you go into an instance. It's just you with some NPC heroes, and you'll do that dungeon run. After that, it unlocks all the dungeons. And you want to do that because you got the daily dungeons wrapped up in that. Because it unlocks this dungeon that you can do 3 times a week, but you want this to where you can do this every single day. This is 8 hours throughout the week. I haven't done this yet. It just unlocked for me today, I think at level 35, but these 2 dungeons will unlock for you as soon as you've done that. You'll probably be somewhere around level 30 when that happens, and then every day you can get experience and gold, and you get this, which is really important because this is to level up your gear. These are all the mats you need to level up your gear to +5. And then if you have duplicate gear, like duplicate uncommon gear that you want to try to break past 5, this is the stuff you're going to need. The first dungeon... What? Panicked me? What? I have to grind 2 levels because the boss in the first dungeon pancaked you. How did it pancake you? What dungeon? This first dungeon right here? Now, we're not talking about running back through this dungeon with people because it is much harder then. We did it today with a good team, really easy. We beat it. But we're waiting to do it more because it resets on Monday. So by Monday, by Sunday, we're going to be much stronger so we can do the next tier. Probably do this hard one by then and get better rewards. So I'm saving my 2 other runs to do hard because it resets on Monday. And it's kind of like, what is it, like Wednesday today? So it's the middle of the week. So I've got plenty of time to get strong enough to do 2 more runs of this before we get 3 total. And you can buy extra runs of this in the shop every day, but you have to spend diamonds for those. But this one, man, you got to do 1 hour every day, and it's really good to do that. So you got to stay on top of that. How many health pots? I'm at 24. Dude, I am going through health pots like crazy up here. Things must be tough. I'm level 36, almost at 37. I'm at this area. These are 35 to 36, 38 to 44. Maybe because I'm going into 38 to 44 and I'm only 36. Let's go back and knock out some of my town quests. Like this one. This one, I'm 95 of 120 of killing some scorpion meats. Yeah, let's get that. But I still need to go get health pots. So scratch that for a minute. Let's bounce over here on my... What bird do I have right now? Oh, yeah, yeah. A hawk, maybe? I got to knock these out anyways by 1 p.m. tomorrow is when it's going to reset for me. So I've got some time, but I might as well do it now.
I don't take anything else.
Okay. Max out on health pots. We've got enough food for what we need. Now let's go knock this out. Oh, I got to set an alarm for our PvP. Set an alarm for an hour from now. All right, we got an alarm set. We got to queue up for that PvP. It's going to pop off quick. I can't believe we can only do one PvP. It's really crazy to me that even though PvP starts at 10 p.m. my time, why isn't it every hour, every 30 minutes, every, 2 hours? At least every 2 hours. Diablo Immortal was every 2 hours. At least then I could get one in at 10 p.m. and get one in at midnight. But this game, I don't know, they're stingy with the PvP. I want to get into it. I don't want to do open world PvP and really bother people too much until later, until in-game, till we're bored and we're going around and like really just farming and you just want to have some fun and you get in some fights with some people in the open world just for, shits and giggles. But I want to do PvP that's organized. And I really don't know why they don't have some kind of domination PvP, because I don't even understand the battle for Valhalla. That's not a battle for Valhalla. This PvP, you just go in and you could just mash people. It's just like a clash. There's no strategic stuff to this at all. I don't know who makes these PvPs. It's so easy to make at least a decent PvP, but there's no thought put into any of this stuff. There's no, okay, we need to break down and kill this thing and kill this thing while other people are harassing us. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You can't really spawn back much in this PvP. There should be a timer for us all to play a game, and we get in there, and maybe we each have to fight an enemy giant, and that giant's doing damage to us as we fight it, and then other people are trying to do damage to us as well and trying to kill their giant or walk it down like we do in Diablo Immortal, and then unlock some gates and then kill like this final thing at the end. But here, I just don't get it. We just fly at each other. It's like 50 v 50 and we just run in. It's the stupidest thing ever. I don't. Who designs this stuff? I swear we need to do a GoFundMe and we need to like rip people off of their games. I don't get it. We need to go build a Dragonair Silent Gods and copy their graphics, but then to call their heroes like different names, and then tweak the skills so they're a little bit different, and then make it a different game, like a game that we know people are going to play, and then take a game like this and make it to where all the bullshit that we know that should be in it already, we put it in there. And it's easy stuff. We're talking about quality of life, things that we know we need leaderboards when we kill a boss, like when we kill even an epic boss and there are people around it. We need a small leaderboards. We need to at least see who did damage and where the loot went. Down here, we could have that happen in chat. I mean, and in a small, easy PvP, it wouldn't be difficult for us to do, and we're just ripping off what they have, and then we just make the game and release it, and it's a better version, like a far, far better version of what they have. So, of course, the people are going to come play our game. Because it's basically copy-paste, right? It's kind of like the people who used, what's that new game, Fission, that came out? Element Fission. Element Fission is a straight copy of Summoner's War, and there have been other games that have actually copied Summoner's War completely and just changed around what the characters look like that I've played. And I don't know how legal that was, but it was a mobile game that we played for a while. They just copied everything from Summoner's War, like everything. And Element Fission kind of did the same thing. They copied everything from Summoner's War. I mean, Raid Shadow Legends copied a lot of stuff from Summoner's War and then went into their own thing. You're like 80%. What's going on? Yeah, that's right. That's right. True. That's what she said, right? True. She said, no, she said don't spend more than 50% of what you make. That's what she said. She was like, I wouldn't, she's like, don't spend more than 50% of what you make, but I do know somebody who eats ramen and spends 80% of what they make. And I'm thinking like, what are you talking about? Who plays a mobile game or any game? It doesn't matter what it is. Who plays any game and spends 50% of what they make on that game? Now I know that depends on how much you're making. If I'm making $100,000 a month and I'm spending half of that 100,000 on this game, then of course I've got enough money, right? Okay, I've got enough money to survive. Still, if I was making $100,000 a month, I might spend $10,000 a month on this game. I'm not going to spend half of that. $10,000 is plenty, and then it's okay, right? If I'm spending $10,000 a month, I'm making $100,000 a month. I've got, you know, a couple million in the bank, investments and some other things. I'm fine. But most people don't have that. So when you talk about spending 50% of what they make, or even 80% of what they make into a game, any game, is ludicrous. Like, who does that? You do that maybe if you're a high school student just coming out of high school and you're living with your parents and you got a job at Papa John's and you're spending half of that Papa John's, or 80% of it, because you're living off your parents' food and you just don't give a shit about life right now, and you're just spending 80% of what you make, which isn't going to be a lot, on the game. Okay, that's fine. But 3% minimum for me? Yeah, minimum. Well, it's just, it all depends on your disposable income, of course, but just to say 50%, that's crazy, man. No way. Then I would let them make the rules if you spend that much on the game. Gaming consultancy, I've thought about that so many times, about new games coming out and having a gaming consultant company that play test the game for them and goes over, you know, key things that the game is really missing. But I don't think companies will do that. I have thought about that. That would be a fantastic job to have, because we'd be able to play these games before they come out. Of course, we'd have to sign NDAs. We couldn't talk about them, but we'd actually be helping the player base. We get to play the game, and we know, because all the experience of playing these games, what is needed, what the players want, and we could really help them out if they took the time to take our feedback and put it into the game before global launch. I think it was like 6 months ago, there was where were they? They might have been in New Zealand. There was a New Zealand game that I play tested. We all got paid $1,000 to play test the game, and we gave them feedback on everything, and I really enjoyed it, first off, because I got to play a game that's not out yet. I thought it was a really cool game, and it gave me a chance to really give them feedback on the game, because they're nowhere near ready to launch it. They're still doing a lot of development on it, and I thought it was great. And hopefully they'll take some of that feedback that I gave them, and anybody else, and really use it. But I don't ever hear of that with these kind of games, They say shit. We'll look for solutions. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's too late then, right? It's too late when your product's already out there and everybody's tried your product, and then you try to, it's kind of like a Dragonair Silent Gods, right? That's what they've been trying to backpedal for years now, because we played 3 or 4 betas of Dragonair Silent Gods multiple times. We played 2 or 3 that wiped. Then we played an early access one that lasted for like 3 months before global, and then we were on different servers. And the feedback we gave them from that, they didn't take any. Like nothing about the purple dice, nothing about all that stuff. Having that 1% chance to get a legendary from purple dice, we've been telling them that since 8 months before global launch. And did they do that? No. Did everybody complain about it at global launch? Did a lot of people leave the game because they just felt like they couldn't get a legendary hero, and especially since they had a 0 chance to get one from purple, even a 0.5% chance? And that's the stupidest thing with these companies, right? It is so dumb that all you have to do is have the hope, have the chance for the player to keep playing your game. But when you have 0, yeah, players are going to leave. Even with this game gives you a 0.01% chance to get a legendary. 0.01 from summons. Now, if you do the fusion and you have 4 epics and you fuse those 4 epics, it's much higher. It's like a 10% or whatever. We'd have to look over at the numbers, but it's a much higher percentage chance. But then you'd have to have a whole bunch of epics. And we told them this. Like we told them everything with Dragonair Silent Gods and about the separate, seasons and all this kind of stuff. And they refused to do anything, right? They wouldn't take any of our feedback. And then eventually what'd they do? I don't know what it was. How long was it into the game? I don't know, a year into the game, 9 months into the game. Hey, 9 months into the game when everybody's left, it's been dying. We're going to let you get a legendary from Purple Dice at a 0.5% chance. Really? Duh. It's just, I don't get. You would think, and here's a lot of people, like a lot of people when you talk about games and how they would benefit the gaming company themselves and benefit the gamer, they're like, oh, you're not the developer, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're not the developer, but we've played hundreds upon hundreds of these games, and we know what works, we know what's good. We're not, and I'm not the type of person to ever be like, I want everything given to me. I'm not like that at all, you know that. I don't need everything given to me. I don't want everything given to me. I just want it to be fun. And I want it to be interesting enough that it makes me want to spend. And that way, if I know it makes me want to spend, it's going to make other people want to spend. So, you know, I understand companies can't listen to everybody because there are plenty of people out there that are always like, oh, gimme. Don't do that. It's not right. And it's not, doesn't really make sense. You know, it's bad feedback. They're just saying like random dumb stuff. But I feel like there's enough people out there that are experienced that might know a little bit of what they're talking about that these companies could listen to, you know? And the funny thing is that there's so many games out there that if they even played these games, if these devs or the main creative director, like the person overall that drives the project, if that person wasn't just a job title of, hey, I went to college for computer programming and whatever else, and this is my job title, if they actually played freaking games, then the game would be so much better. But I swear to God, most of these people, they just don't. They're not actually gamers. It's a 9-to-5 job. They clock in, they clock out, and they haven't played 100 other games to even know what the shit they're making. And they just make whatever to make a buck and then get on to the next job or whatever they're doing. Yeah, right? I would think so. And that should be the man who's designing the game, who's overall in control of the game, who's leading its development. I think that person should always be like, if I was hiring somebody, if I was at a company and I said, hey, I'm going to hire you to oversee management for this game, and you need to know about the coding, you need to know about development, you need to know all these different parts. My thing is, they do have that experience, great. Now, how many games have you played, and what games are you playing right now? Is what I would want to know. And most of the interview would be me, after I know they have the credentials and they have the experience, would be me asking them all about these games they play and asking their opinions. And then since I've probably played a lot of them too, going into detail and asking them about, you know, did you ever think about leaderboards for this? Did you ever think about, you know, how this game was designed and constructed? But I guess we're just dreaming. We're just dreaming as gamers, you know. We're just hoping and praying that eventually people make games and they, you know, especially in this day and age. And that's another thing that gets me. Like in this day and age, where information is so available to anybody who wants to get the information, it's out there. If you just did a study group of people who played games and asked them what they thought after playing a week of even this game. And I think sometimes they do that, but they just don't get it. They don't try to get it into the game. Like they're like, well, you know, we got this much. We don't need to worry about that. Or maybe the higher ups or developers are like, just send it. You know, let's go. It's wild. Fateless, you think so? I don't know, man. Robert, I'm not convinced about that. I think in general, Simon just wants to make money. Like I guess most people do. I just. Me and money, like I hate money. I really hate money. I don't like what money does, right? How it drives people. I do think he wants to make a good game because I think he wants to make good profit. Do I think he wants to make a good game because he wants to make a good game? No, I don't believe that. Simon is a person that's very much wants a return on his investment. That's what he said in his video before. He said that he wanted a return on his investment. When he put money into that really crappy game that was that one stupid game that he made a second channel for, and he was a partner of the company, and then it became like an NFT game, he said that he defended it because he wanted a return on his investment, even though it was a shitty ass game that nobody was going to play. And then it eventually became even further worse when it became an NFT game. And his famous words were he wanted a return on his investment. Is it bad that people want money? No. But I'm hoping that his drive to want money enough makes it so that this game will be good. Yeah. I hope so. I do hope so. But we'll see if Fateless is that kind of game or not. Is it going to be just a Raid Shadow Legends clone? Is it going to be more than a Raid Shadow Legends clone? The graphics don't look good enough to be on par with Raid Shadow Legends clone. You know, so far what I've seen. They'll have beta pretty soon and we'll get to try it out in beta and see how it goes in beta. Yeah. So once we can play beta, we'll see what it's like. For a week now, what's on MMO.com is the main ad. You're talking about this game? This game right now? Fateless is a lot of hype right now until we get to play beta. We see what the graphics are like. We see what the gameplay is like. We see what the daily routine loop is like. And we see what in-game is like. We've talked about this a lot, especially with the most recent King Arthur Legends Rise. A lot of people can make a nice game that's good to start from the beginning and go to the end. A lot of people can. And during that honeymoon phase, we have a lot of fun. Maybe for a month, maybe for a week, maybe for 3 months. That great honeymoon phase where we're learning everything, we're playing a game, and it's a fun game. But the main thing you got to focus on when you're developing a game is end game. Most people can't screw up the journey. It's really hard, I think, to screw up the journey, even though Dragonair kind of did that pretty good with their seasonal stuff, the way they kept repeating a lot of things. But it is pretty hard to screw up everybody having fun and leveling up your heroes, getting new gacha systems, having events for gacha stuff. It's kind of hard to screw that up. But then you got to focus on what are people going to do on their everyday grind? What's going to keep you engaged in the game? What's going to keep you wanting to play as a free-to-play player, as a spender at in-game? Because you can tell right now with Dragonair Sonic Gods, no, with King Arthur Legends Rise, they didn't have a good in-game loop. And they screwed that in-game loop up by giving everything to people, like giving everything to everyone. And it just got boring. Like everybody could do everything in King Arthur. We were all in game. And even if you weren't there, it still just became pretty easy to get there. And then if you were able to buy for that 1,500, all that 6-star legendary gear, that really ruined it for a lot of people. So the big thing is doing in-game. What's that going to be, right? And how fun is that going to be? So that'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see since there are a lot of big fans of Fateless. There are a lot of fans and believers that Fateless is going to bring something truly unique. Really what they believe is that they'll listen to the community. And I see a lot of comments on those Fateless videos saying, like, anytime they talk about the game, they're going to say, oh, and it's not going to be pay to win. Of course it's going to be pay to win. What do you mean it's not going to be pay to win? All games like this are pay to win. Of course, for them to make money, it has to be pay to win. And they say on the comments a lot of times, it'll be like cheap deals. It's not going to be cheap deals, man. What are you talking about? It's going to be the same deals you see everywhere. It's not like this is a welfare game they're making. They're not making like a low spender welfare game for you guys. They're making a game just like anybody else. And we'll have to see if it's going to be good or not. Save your game. Yeah, well, I mean, there are people out there to believe that. There are. Riprad, there are. There are people out there that have plenty of comments on those videos. Because I like reading the comments more than I like watching the videos. Because I know right now all the Fateless videos are just like hype. Just like random hype about stuff. I have no idea why I was farming here. Oh, to get that done. Like right now, it's just random hype that people don't, you know, they'll say whatever, but really we don't know. Nobody knows yet. Until we get to play test the game and see what's going on. But from what I've seen so far, the graphics aren't there, but we'll see if the gameplay is there. We'll see if the interesting gameplay, the in-game gameplay, the fun, like I said, the daily grind, we'll see if that's all there or not. And then we'll see if they've brushed up the graphics to make them better too. Maybe they have. But all the people that, yeah, all the people that think that it's some kind of something other than what we normally get, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be some charity game where you get to play for free and just have everything. Or, you know, if you want that, go play King Arthur Legends Rise, man. They've been giving out everything over there. They've made it so easy for free-to-play and low spenders to constantly get everything over there. Come on now. I don't know. Hey, anybody's got a shot. All these games are cash cows. Like, if any of you want to invest a lot of money and make a lot of money, let's make a game. Hey, we can make a game. Rip Rad. We've got who else do we have? Blood Sample. We have Captain. Let's get some. You know, all we got to do is get some investors out there, and we can make a game. We just got to find a good studio that has great graphics. I mean, that's the number one thing I want. I got to find a studio that does graphics like this if we're going to do an MMO mobile version, or I got to get graphics like Dragon Air Sonic Gods to start off. You're broke? Man, because you've been playing this game, that's why. Because you're trying to get a legendary. We just gotta, we'll get investors, you know? We'll get investors to buy it all, just like Fateless did. And we'll make a great game. It seems like if you just copy Summoner's War, you can make a cash cow game. The thing is with Elemental Fission is everybody's loving Elemental Fission. They're having a great time with Elemental Fission. And all we got to do then is copy Elemental Fission. If they've done anything different than Summoner's War and that people are loving it, we just copy Elemental Fission and we give it real graphics. And that's what it's missing. It's missing real. It's got like kitty graphics. I would have played a copy of Summoner's War, which I've played many over the years. But I wasn't going to play another one that has bad graphics, that aren't really up to date. And people who play it say it doesn't matter, it's such a fun game. I mean, I get that. Summoner's War is a great game. I love Summoner's War. But after a while, you're just like, man, these graphics... Summoner's War is what, like 11 years old now? The graphics are just too old. You'll be broke if you buy a large pots. Yeah, I know, you can't... I told you, man, you don't buy large pots. You only... Man, that's got a lot aggro to me. You only buy large pots to get past that spider. And then if we get stuck somewhere else, you buy large pots. Otherwise, you're going to be at 0 gold, 0 pots, and you're going to have to go back down to Midgard and farm some turtles that don't hurt you very much and get enough gold to get some pots back so you can go farm in a place like this. You can't log in still, Ben? Man. Yeah, but graphics matter. You might not care about graphics if you like the game, but graphics drive people to try games, and it does help with even keeping and maintaining players. Graphics matter. They're not everything, but they're a piece of the pie, right? They're a piece of what makes a game good. If this game looked 8-bit, I wouldn't be playing it. I'm not trying to play Minecraft out here. They matter. Believe me, if this game looked worse than it does right now, I wouldn't be playing it. I don't even think this game looks amazing because I've played other games like this, like that V4 and A2 that look just as good. Just as good. It's not like the graphics here are any like revolutionary new, but they're at least clean, clear, crisp, good graphics. But if this was Minecraft, I wouldn't be playing it. I don't care how good it is, I wouldn't be playing it. You know? And I would be playing a different version of World of Warcraft right now if they ever updated to something like this. I guess other companies... It's weird. It's weird. So many companies copy... so many copy the Summoner's War, that game, because it's the best turn-based gacha game. It's what all games, you know, turn-based gacha games copy from. Even Epic 7, even Raid, all of them copied from it. It's weird that nobody copies really World of Warcraft. I mean, they do copy it, and they even copy its graphics with some games I've seen with some mobile games with a PC client. But copy World of Warcraft's gameplay, play style, and all of it, but give it like good graphics. I'm sure somebody out there has done that, right? I don't know. I feel like if there was that people would be playing it, because Black Desert Online is totally different gameplay. The Ashes of Creation, which Ashes of Creation sent me an email recently, because you know I donated to them a long time ago. I don't know, 8 years now. I did. Did I delete it? Did I delete it because I didn't want to be bothered with it? They sent me an email saying something's going on with another test. I don't remember what it was. You know, $300 down the drain to pre-order for Ashes of Creation. I don't know who got me to do that back in the day. This was back in the day when we were doing really well with the Raid and other games. And I was like, yeah, let's play that game. Let's pre-order it. And it really has been, what, 8 years since Ashes of Creation's been out? I'm trying to find my deleted folder. Trash folder. Here, Intrepid Studios. There we go. As we continue to pushing forward to the development of Ashes of Creation. Yeah, sure, man. What is continued push forward to development of your game that's been around for, what is the schedule? August 4th. Phase 2 extension now through August 4th, 2020. What is this? Can you just give me my $300 back? Yeah, Terrace Land looked like Raid, right? It looked like WoW, and I think played like it too, right? Did it play like it though? Same kind of moves, same kind of play style. Following the conclusion of Phase 2, Alpha Phase 2, Phase 3 will begin in August 2025. In this next phase, we'll continue testing and iterating on our core systems and new content, implementing performance enhancements as we work toward refining the full alpha version. Man. Alpha access to the extended Phase 2 period beginning on May 1st. I guess that's what they were sending me this email on. Alpha Phase 2 through August 4th. Oh, maybe I can play May. Can I play May 1st through August? We've made a decision to extend the Alpha to Phase 2 through August 4, 2025. This extension allows our team to make meaningful progress on several key initiatives for the launch of Alpha 2 Phase 3, starting on Monday, August 4th, 2025. We'll move to a 24/7 live schedule with downtime for maintenance. So is that kind of like, that's alpha though, that's not even, that's going to wipe, right? Is this alpha going to be live? Because it's saying it's going to go on August. This is kind of like this is actually kind of good news if we can really play the full game on August 4th. We'll merge these two realms into a single realm, US East. All Alpha 2 testing will be moved to the fresh start area. I don't know. It's one of those things too that you wait for it so long, you just finally just give up. Purple flag behind my map. But this map? Are you talking about inside Odin? Where am I right now? Over here? Is there a box over here as well? I'm sure there's a box. I haven't been paying attention to any of the boxes in this realm. Really, I didn't get any of the... I got like 3 boxes in the previous realm. Yeah, what do you guys think about Ashes of Creation? What do you think about the actual playstyle of the game? And how long it's been in development? He wants me to go there right now. Yeah, but I'm killing 120 of these long swordmen. It's for my town quest. I'm almost done. Oh, the boss spawn behind me? Is it big? Oh, he's up there. Let's ground. Let's go beat this guy up. Let's give him a shield slap. I think he's up in that hill, yeah. Star Citizen was another game like that. It's just too wild to wait so long and to have taken money from people 8 years ago for it and not refund them. There's a dead person up here. Oh man, do you think I should try? Man, this guy's a scrub. Got him. Oh, I'm taking hits. I knew he couldn't hurt me. I need the big health pots. Now, if I had a priest here or a paladin. Whoa, time to run, time to run. Oh, man, I have 211 ping. Let's go, baby. Am I going to make it? Ah, shit. I didn't make it. That dude's fast or what? I was outside of his little radius, too. Stop cheating, man. Pretty sure he cheated. It was my lag. 284 ping. It had to be that. All right, where's our HP pots? Oh, we got enough. I need to get me a giant woman. Hey, giant woman with elf ears. It's interesting. Is she mixed? I didn't think giants had elf ears.
Nope, nothing is free here.
I think we could take that guy. You know, if I could take that many hits from him with some heals, I don't think we could take him down, but he is a higher level boss on here, right? Like he is, was it this guy? Or was it this one? Like, is anybody taking down this first one? This will be an easier one to fight. No, that's him. He's the first one in this area. 30 to 42. $37 to 48. 43. 37, 43. Okay, I guess they're all kind of the same. This one's higher once we come over to this side of the map. It'll be fun to take those out because I know they have blue drops as well, right? What skills did I enhance so far? My basic skill, because I knew I'd be using that no matter what. And then if you do, like, what skill do I want to enhance? I want to enhance my healing skill, but I don't have high enough. I need like rare for this. Skill enhancement. I need the rare ones, and I don't have any of those. So since you have the basic ones, the only ones you can really enhance are your starting 2 skills. I did plus, don't try to do +3 because it'll break. You might even just do +2, +2, +2 because +2 is 100% guaranteed. But we can get more of these, more of those materials from this dungeon that you unlock at 35. This one. This dungeon will give you skill growth material. Is that right? This is what we use, right? And as we get higher in the dungeon, we'll be able to get the rares, the purples, and the rest, and the legendaries. Featured reward from the boss, because there's a boss here on stage 4. There's a boss spawn timer on this dungeon for stage 4 and for stage 7, and you can see that in the open world right here when we go to dungeon bosses. These two. So eventually we'll be grouping up. All of us will be grouping up and go in there on stage 4 and stage 7. And we have 8 hours that we can be in that dungeon a week in there. Yeah. Now you can also buy them from the vendors in town with credits from doing PvP. But I think there's probably other, you know, maybe better stuff to get than that. First off, you'd have to be doing a lot of PvP to get this currency, these combat tokens. And then you can buy them from here. But honestly, it looks like that might be some of the best things to get. I'm not sure what these boxes are. These are good to get. Adorn stones, depending on how hard they're going to be for us to get in the open world from killing monsters. But at least if you are doing PvP, you can get a few other things. I'm glad. I first thought that only PvP would get us these. And I was like, man, people don't like the PvP. That's going to suck if we can only get these rare ones and epic ones from here. But that's not the case. We're going to be able to get it from those dungeons. Easy. So that's good. I'm surprised there's not PvP gear in here for PvP. Maybe something that gives us like higher resistance or more evasion and more accuracy. You know, something PvP wise, you know, like they did in WoW that wouldn't affect us in PvE. But does something so it helps out in PvP. That'd be kind of cool to have that to go toward. Did I top off on potions? Okay, I did. All right, we need 12 more. We should have killed 12 more of these longsword orcs before I wait and mess with their big boss. Yeah, I beat the spider. I beat the spider with the new potions you can get that cost a shit ton. But if you are close to beating the spider, and we did it in the stream earlier today. So if you go look at the end of the stream we did earlier today, you'll see me beat it. And it's only because we have brand new pots we can get. Stronger pots. Instead of 45 health, it gives you 60 health. So if you go buy like 200 of those, you should be fine. I'll show you where the vendor is if you want. It's right here. If you fly over to this, there's like a, what's it called? Like a landing thing over here. So if you just hit this and fly over to it and then jump off the cliff behind it and come right here, there's a vendor that sells pots that you do not want to use 24/7 because they're way overpriced. Way overpriced. Once we get into the new zone, we'll have those same pots at at like an eighth of the cost that he sells them for. But you can use them right now on something that's extremely hard. And that one is it's a story quest. It's an instant story quest, so nobody can help you with it. So you can only do it yourself. Getting those pots, if you're close to killing that spider, will definitely do it for you. Easy. All I did is I got those pots. I loaded up on all my food, the 4 foods. I used whatever scrolls I had. And then I just went in there and don't run away from the spider. Don't try to get out of any of the spider's moves because you can't do it. You don't have enough speed. Just sit there, face tank it. And as soon as the ads come out, down those ads. Just back up a little bit. Just back up your character. And the spiders will kind of go in a line, or at least they'll group up some, and the main spider will come right behind it, and hopefully you'll have a spell or two that can hit like 1 or 2 targets. You know, 2 or 3, or maybe do like, I have one of my abilities that does like a fan attack. So I was able to just back up some, try to group them up a little bit, and that fan attack would hit more than one, and maybe even the boss. And then I had another ability that would do like a straight line, and so it would get some other hits in there. So I took out the ads really quick, and I just kept going back onto the spider. Don't try to kite. We tried to kite it so many times we tried to go around like pillars. We were running around trees. We were waiting for her to do moves and then kite to cut a corner to see if it was possible. Every once in a while we were able to mount up and kind of ride some, but the spider is extremely fast. And I don't think you can slow it. I'm not sure. I don't really have slow abilities right now. I'm not sure if you can snare it or slow it. I don't think so. So it just didn't work out because she keeps summoning more ads. So even if you could kite for a long time, she's just going to keep summoning more ads, and then you've got like 8 or 12 ads behind you. It's just not going to work. You just got to take out the ads really quick. They're easy, especially if you have high DPS, and I don't, and I still took them out pretty quick. Just take them out and kill her, and don't try to do anything funny. Don't try to get out of any of her AoEs because you're not going to get out of it. You don't have enough time. Most of these skills kind of lock you in place, so when you try to go left or go right or anything to get away from them, she's too fast. She does her abilities almost instantly. Like you see the indicator, it goes like that, and then it's just like boom. So you'll be wasting time trying to get out of it, and you're not doing damage. It's all about just dealing as much damage as possible. What do you mean by pots? Health pots. These health pots here that we're using, the HP pots that we have on auto to use at a certain health. When you go over here to combat and you go to control, you can change the slider to automatically use your health pots when you're down below 85%. I think it's 70 is what it's set at. I have mine at 85, so you can move it up or down. And the health pots that you can buy from the village, I think I'm done with all of this, right? The health pots you buy from this village here when you first get here are great, but they only give you 45 per health pot, 45 health. But these right here will give you 60. They're the larger ones that when we go into the new zone, we're going to be able to pick those up for really cheap. But these are not cheap. These are extremely expensive. So get like 200 and use them to fight the spider, and don't ever go back and buy them again. Unless you're stuck in another place like that, so where you're going into an instance or something crazy and you just need a little help to get past it. Yeah, right here. Did you see on the map? Just fly over to this area. Fly over to the Howling Garms. Fly over to that. You're going to land on that little platform, and then you're going to jump off the platform and go right here. You're going to go southeast. Right there. I think when you land, you're facing this way. So just turn around, jump off the cliff, and come right here. You won't miss the person. My gear? Yeah, sure. Should be the same gear everybody else has. Should be. The only thing I did make is I crafted a piece of gear today, which I thought was pretty cool, but I should have saved it so I could craft a rare. Everybody should be able to craft a rare on day 2, because day 2 login is going to give you the ability to get from events. When you log in on day 2, you're going to get these stones right here. Nope. This one. You're going to get 20 of these stones. Just from going into the daily dungeon on day 2. As long as you've made it up to chapter 12. And you've gone and done the mock dungeon and the serpent thing. And you've beat that. Then you're going to unlock the daily dungeons. Once you go into the void daily dungeon, you're going to get this. You're going to get this reward. And these 20 of these stones, along with you farming some monsters overnight and doing your feats, your town quests. Because your town quest, a lot of the good ones, which I've already accepted and done today, will give you these. If you're lucky. So getting the mana imbued essence from town quests, along with going to farm where those drop from monsters, because they do drop from a lot of different monsters, you can then go in and craft. And this is a really important one because it'll give you mana, a lot of mana per second. I guess it's per second. It's the rare mana regen one. 4 mana regen plus 3 accuracy and 25 attack. And to craft that, you've got the 20 that it gives you. You got grindstones you can get over time by dismantling gear and farming where grindstones drop, and from dungeons, just, you know, we'll get those over time, right? Or we get easy just by picking that up. I've got 6 mana imbued. And really, I've gotten 1 from farming overnight for 8 hours in the trolls. And then I was able to get 5 more from those quests. I got lucky enough to get them from the quest. But I didn't get any from quests today. So I need 4 more mana infused, and then I need a shit ton of grindstones. And then I can make this, which mana regeneration for any hero to keep doing your skills, right? To keep doing all your skills, all this additional accuracy, that's a lot of accuracy, so you're not missing all the time, you're doing damage. It's an awesome weapon to get. Like an really awesome weapon to make. Now, you could make this one if you had 40, and I've got 40 in grindstones, but it's just going to give me melee damage and accuracy. I would much rather have this mana regeneration plus the higher accuracy, and it's 25 damage versus 24 damage, but you are getting melee damage increase of 3%. But in the long run, I think this one is going to be way better for you. And then you could even make the mana regen uncommon gear. Not rare. We can come in here and make the mana armor. And again, we're going to need to farm. And this is only 1. It only takes 1 mana infused ember. This mana imbued essence. It only takes 1 for that. And this will give us one more mana. We'll be able to get 4 more mana per second, along with a weapon giving us, what was it, 3? Oh, 4. So that'll be 8 total. 8 total mana, when right now, if you look at your character sheet and you scroll all the way down, I'm getting mana per second of 12. So I would increase it by 8, almost double mine. No, like 80% more or so. That's a lot. And that way you can do more skills. Like, you can't always, like right now I've got 2 of my skills turned off because I just don't have enough mana to keep rotating through it without it depleting all my mana pool of 764. So I'm only running 3 hits with the main attack, 2 with the second one, and then a third with my shield charge. And I'm not even running these 2 other abilities. But if you're going to fight the spider, make sure you do all your abilities. 33%? Yeah, something like that, you know. It's MP5. What's going on? What big patch? Did this game release a big patch? What's going on? Is that why Steam only 1 hour long? I don't get it. You're constantly out of mana? Yeah. This is the gear you need to make. This is what's going to help everybody out with that mana issue. It's pretty sweet. Oh, there was a patch for this one. What are the patch notes? I'm actually over on the webpage. Let me see here. I've got the probability of failure, their rate table over here, so I can see it. Is this one just now? This is the 28th. No updates. 30th. We recommend you to update the version on Android version. Is complete. For iOS version, the update will be rolled out on the App Store as soon as the review process is complete. Please reference below. An issue with Thai language could not be selected in certain... What? I don't think that's the update you're looking for. PC version recommended update finished. This is just a minute ago too. An issue with Thai language. What is going on? What are they? When are they going to reference the crashes? What do they mean? What do they mean by Thai language not being able to select it? Stabilization of Rink service. Now the Rink service is the remote control service, like the remote play service. We don't even care about that either. I mean, we care about that, but we want the game to be stable for everyone first. Is it this known issue update? That's Rink. Where certain items purchased in the world shop were not sent to your stash. Email delay issues have been resolved. Oh, I was doing a huge email relay issue because I was trying to do the additional authentication for your account, so it wouldn't be high risk. And it was never sending an email to my account. I tried to do that last night after I logged off with you all. We found, I don't know. What's it saying for an update? Just a Thai language error? Yeah, what is that BS? People are having issues getting into the game right now. They try to go to their character selection screen and they drop out, right? All you guys are having issues with that. I was fighting these Fang Giants. I think I'm strong enough. Look, we're 36. We're almost 37. Okay, let's do this. Maybe this will give us enough experience to hit 37. We'll be a bit stronger then. I already did my daily dungeons when I got off the stream earlier today that we were doing. I went in here and I did 1 hour, 1 hour. When I was doing my second 1 hour, I took a nap. I took like a 30-minute nap while this one was going on. I brought laundry in while this one was going on. And I got some food. Talked to my kids. My son and I ate some food. And I need to do this one before Monday reset. But I want to get stronger in this one because this one looks pretty sweet. This has got some really good gear drop. Look at that. I don't know. I want to go farm here. I could farm there easy. It's unrestricted. Does that mean PvP is going to go down in here? That does mean it could go down in there. I've enjoyed the game. You're talking about this game right here? You've enjoyed this game, but it's a full-time job? Yeah, you can get PK'd in here? Bring it. Bring it. I want to get PK'd in here. I want to have to call on all my boys to come in and save me. I'm going to be like, Ogre, Captain, come save me, man. They're PKing me. And then we all just start PKing them. It'll be good times, good times. You feel like it's a full-time job? If I was playing this as a part-time play, I would be... It would be the same play as I do with something like Raid Shadow Legends, right? I'm right now fighting these mobs, but I'm talking to you guys, so I don't need to do anything with it. So right now, if this was on my phone, I would just say, hey, go to this location. I'd make sure I have enough HP pots, and I wouldn't even be paying it any attention right now. It would just be running on my phone. Is there like a low power setting down here? Yeah, I'd have it run on my phone just like this, on this low power setting. And then I'd check back in on it in like 30 minutes. If I was done with that area, I would then hit another quest that kills like these 30 spider silk things. Make sure I have enough HP, and boom, go do that for 30 minutes. Low power mode. And not, it's the same thing, auto farming, right? What do you do in Raid and in King Arthur? You load up a dungeon, you do 30 minutes of auto farm with whatever stamina you have, you look at the gear afterwards. So it's a full-time job now because it's new. Any games like that. Even when I first started playing King Arthur, all day long, baby, there was plenty of stuff to do. We were looking over all the heroes, what they could do, what they couldn't do, what we needed to do to get stronger. So, yes. Busy the first week, but after that, you're on autopilot. You just come in and you just do the basic stuff on autopilot. Yeah, that's just that's an autopilot game. Once you get it down, once you're at end game. But with this, there are some cool things that I really like to do. I love doing the dungeons where we group up together. I like grouping up together. Jay and I and all you guys, we've grouped up quite a bit. We've done some dungeons. If we want to group up and do some other dungeons, we can. So that's fun to me. If we want to do PvP together, I think that's going to be fun. Calling in some help for some PvP when we start doing maybe PK stuff at late game is going to be fun. And there is going to be 2 guild raid bosses we can do. 1 guild raid PvP we can do later on. I don't know if we're going to get 2 guild raid bosses. We'll definitely get one, but the second one might come later. And looking out for the world bosses and where to farm and get stuff, I think is pretty cool. But as far as this game goes, that's what I love about it. That's why I like it, because I can play it like I play those gacha games. I'm streaming it and talking to you guys and bullshitting and looking at other stuff, but I don't have to, like, when it's this mundane stuff, I don't have to do anything, right? The party's full, which is great. I don't want to have to micromanage my skills. I don't want to have to move my hero around. Let it do it. I just want to plan out how I'm going to get stronger, and then when I do want to control it, I can control it. Like when I do that one fight against a spider, that was a good, fun, challenging fight, and I controlled the whole thing. Well, I didn't control the whole thing against the spider. I put my spells on auto. I think there's a, you know, when I go through a dungeon, I have like 3 out of 8 of my skills on auto. Then I have those other 3 ready to go when I need to charge a unit to try to get aggro off of one of my people in the dungeon. So it's like a half semi-manual when I'm going through a dungeon, and semi-manual when I'm going through PvP, because I do want my guy to do some of its power moves whenever I'm on somebody. I don't want to have to control it and click it. And then when I do want to charge, I want to have that available, so I have that ready to go. But then I use my mouse button 3, 4, 5. So I like it. I like it this way. It's pretty nice. Why so long to kill one goblin? Man, this goblin is level 100. You don't know these goblins in this area. And look, I got an ad of this little mountain goat. Why is this mountain goat trying to give me shit, man? Oh, did we get another ad? Holy crap, they're all over us. It's go time. I think I just got healed by that. Is that a paladin? I'm in the circle. Do I have to be in a party to get healed? No, I'm getting 46. I see 46 popping up. But why are we here, though? Am I here to get spider silk? I thought I was doing this one. Yeah, I'm 13 of 30 for this. Yeah, these guys, come on. Give me some more of these goblins. So I'm level 36, about to be 37, which will increase my power. And the guys in the area that I'm fighting right now are 35 to 36. But remember, I'm a tank. I'm not a DPSer. I'm a straight nasty tank. Right? I beat them down. I'm a bruiser. Slowly beat them down and outlast them. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like fighting an assassin or someone like that. Because I feel like I'm going to be able to hold out. I feel like I'm going to be able to hold out, not do a lot of damage, but maybe be able to mitigate enough damage that I can stay alive and do damage to them. They'll be able to escape me because I'm sure they've got ways to, you know, get away. I've got quite a few snares though, snare abilities and held in place abilities, but I don't have anything to burst damage, like finish somebody off. Not as a defender, because I am a tank. I'm playing a tank class. 9 minutes to Valhalla already? Let's go. All right. My alarm's set. This is not for you. Simple as that. Really? AFK play? Oh, if you don't like AFK play, this game's not for you. Yeah, for sure. For sure. If you don't like AFK play, which I don't understand that. I really don't get that. I don't get the mentality of not liking AFK play, because you can control it if you want to, but I guarantee if you play it, you're not going to want to. Right now, I could take it off and it's tab targeting, hit the buttons to do skills right now if I wanted to. But I wouldn't be playing this game if it was like that. Right? I could take it off auto. Right now, it's tab targeting. I'm hitting tab. It's going to the next guy. It's going to the next guy. If I want to charge this dude right now that I have tab targeted, I hit 3. I'm going to hit 3 on my mouse. Shoom, hit him. Right? And I can control all my abilities. I can take them off of auto. Right now, I've got 3 on auto, so they're doing those abilities. And I could be hitting the button myself. But why do I want to do that? Why do I want to stress this finger out, this thumb out? I don't want to do that. It's the exact same thing as if I played World of Warcraft. It's no different. Except in WoW, I had to go kill 50 boars and then 60 boars and then 90 boars, but I had to use my damn fingers for it. Now I get to save my fingers. I would love this in WoW. Leave from that, what's going on? Oh, Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody's offended. Is this game pay to win? Absolutely. Yeah, pay to win. Absolutely. What's going on? Yeah, manual play is old school. Actually, I love manual play, and I love manual play when it makes sense. So that's what I like about this. Like when I do manual play in PvP, when I do manual play when I go through dungeons, I love manual play when it makes sense, and I love that we can do half-half. Because now I can do manual play when the skills that I know that I'm going to need to either grab aggro or charge over there and get a monster off of my DPSer, if it's that kind of situation, since I'm a tank, right? I can have my normal skills going off just to do damage, just to heal myself, to mitigate damage, and then I can save those skills and pay attention to what's going on, you know, face the boss away from the DPS, control all the mobs, and it's great. And I've got this ability right here that actually, funny enough, I can't set it to auto. It's this shield slam. Whenever I block, I've got a shield slam that I can do, and it does like 240% of attack plus stuns them for 1.5 seconds. But there's no way for me to put it on auto. It costs like 8 mana, which I've got plenty of mana. I'm at 270, 232 out of 264. But I have to hit the button for this. I'm like, what? Just do it, man. Slap somebody with it and stun them every time. It's going to pop up right here, right on the right-hand side of me. I'm very surprised that I have to hit the button for it. And that's one thing that I really don't want to have to, because I'm really have to pay attention to it to pop up. And then I've got to hit the left shift for it to activate. And it's a good ability. So I don't want to miss it. I want it to knock off. I want it to hit him. And I've only got a 3% chance to block right now, so unless I'm being hit a lot, it doesn't pop up that often. When I fought the spider along with all the spider ads, it was popping up quite a bit because I was getting a lot of hits. I'm curious to see how often it's going to pop up in PvP when I'm fighting. And does it need to be blocked from the person? I doubt it needs to be blocked from the person that hit me. There it is right there. Boom. I stunned them for 1.5 and I did damage. So if I'm in PvP and other people are targeting me and that keeps popping up, I should be able to hit the person I'm on, the person I'm targeting with it. Oh, PvP is about to pop. I need like 5% XP to get level before PvP. Man, we've got 5 minutes for me to get a little XP. No, kill 30. If I find this guy, will it give me experience? Where can I get some fast XP? Like running to a new... There's no way to like run to a new zone and get experience for exploration. Let me see if I find these people, if this will give me... Man, I would really like to hit next level because that'll give me a nice boost. A pretty good boost in power. I'll probably get a couple more defense. Because on this quest, for me to fly there, it's a side quest. So I guess side quests are the same. Which one am I running to? Yeah, I guess I can fast travel. I'm always fast traveling to the other ones, but not to the side quests. Hold on, which one am I trying to go to though? Oh, we're almost there at 300. Let's just... I'm saving my gold, man. Saving my gold. I'm enjoying the vastness of the lands. No, I should fast travel. Normally I do. Normally I come over here to quest and I fast travel to my next quest area. But side quest I haven't been doing that with. Funny enough. But you're right, I can. I can fast travel straight to the side quest. And I can definitely fast travel to town. I don't think this guy's going to give me experience though. I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me to go somewhere else. Did we get a guaranteed blue stuff, avatar, mount, etc.? Yes, you do get guaranteed. And you get guaranteed epics too. If you hit level 30, you're going to get a guaranteed blue avatar. You'll get a rare avatar at level 30. As soon as you hit level 30, you're going to see that you've got a feat. And you're going to get a guaranteed rare avatar. And you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff for daily logins. Yeah, I knew she's going to give me a kill quest. I think I did get a little experience for that. Spider silk. These are all killed. This is 30. Maybe I can kill 30 quick. I can't kill 30 in 3 minutes though. Somebody's pinging me on King Arthur. Anybody played the new dungeon in King Arthur yet? It just unlocked today. I'm halfway to 38. Nice. Are you level 30? Are you the one that asked about the rare avatar? Because you'll get it immediately when you hit level 30. You don't have to do any quest or anything weird. Are you... Did you get it? No experience. Man. Oh well. I'll be ready for the next PvP then. These are all kill 30 things. There's no way I'm going to kill 30 things in this time frame. I'm not a killer. I'm not a fast killer like that. I've got 2 minutes before I queue up. Yeah, that's what I said. Level 30. You'll get it from your feats right away. Right when you hit level 30. A blue avatar. Achievements. Yeah, they call them feats here. Right there at feats. Did you think I meant like your feet that you walk on? Yeah, just go to... Oh. We got 2 minutes. $59 seconds and counting. I need to move up in my rank. I was ranked number 30 before. Now I'm 76. Rank 1 in damage dealt. Stew? Was that me? Who is rank 1 in damage dealt? Right there. See where it says Stew at 715 something? Killer. I'm a killer. Oh, I like this. I didn't see the summary before. So this is the summary of my last fight, where number 1 killer is a saint on our side. Is that a saint? It looks like the number 1 that got 4 kills is a saint. I did the most damage. Ranked 1 in damage dealt was me, I guessed. Rank 1 in healing dealt was this person. What? Healing? This doesn't even make sense. That's a wizard. That's an archmage, right? Wait. What? And damage taken was this other guy. I took a lot of damage that one. I'm surprised it's not me taking the damage. Matchmaking in progress. Let's go. Everybody queue up, queue up, queue up. Let's go. My rank is 76 right now. Okay, what skills do I have? I think I have the appropriate skills on. I need to turn a couple other skills on auto. I just need to keep my charge off auto. All the other ones I can keep them on auto. But I wonder if I'm going to run out of mana. Yeah, it's up. Just hit arena and go over there and hit queue up. Matchmaking in progress. We'll probably go in pretty quick. Last time we queued for this, it was instant. It only took a couple seconds. Everybody was there. There we go. All right, let's be prepared to... I hope it's not lopsided. I hope we get a good battle. I'm not going to do well at all. Actually, if we're good, like if we're super strong and we roll them, I won't do well. I'll only do well if we're getting a little beat down. Somebody come over here to the side. We're gonna surprise them. And they're gonna try to surprise us. Did we get a kill? Oh man, they all came here. That's weird. Oh, I got that shield slash. Get in the back, get in the back, get in the back. I can't move. I'm snared. I can't move. I can't move. I can't do anything. What are we looking for buffs? That's funny. They all came to the side. Everybody came to the side instead of there. All right, tab. What do we got? Tab target, tab target. Anybody low? Okay, that's another tanker. I don't want to mess with a tanker. Let me get one of these ones. It seems like they're like all the same people. Who am I even hitting? I can't even tell who I'm targeting. Okay, target. Can I target somebody that's got like a low health? Okay, these guys are seeing that I'm here. Okay, let's let them mess with me and see what happens. Okay, they got a healer, so there's no way I'm going to be able to take those guys out. They have a healer. Okay, there is something to fight here, though. There is something to fight here, because I remember we lost one time with this big thing that came up and attacked us. So maybe there is some kind of strategy here. This fight's lasting a lot longer than the last one. This is awesome. Only problem is I can't really tell who I'm attacking. I see a gauge there. All right, I'm attacking that kitchen person, right? Ketchup, kitchen, whatever their name is. If he tries to run, I'm gonna shield slam him. The guy behind me, the marauder's attacking me behind me. Somebody's getting heals. Yeah, they're all getting heals, I think. Yo, what's up with that? What's up with that? Why am I running past? Man, my mouse goes off the screen. If you guys had that problem, I'm not a locked window, but my mouse goes off this, like, over to my other monitors. It's really retarded. There's a lot of them here. That guy's half-life. Where'd he go? That guy. See, right now I've got him targeted, but I don't see his HP bar. It's not like above. So weird. Okay, there's somebody that's kind of low. Yo, what is this auto? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the? It's so hard to kill people. I got him with the slow. Come on, anybody else over here? I did that attack. Obviously, he's running away, so he ran out of it. Because remember, I'm a tank. I don't have, like, the cool abilities. Alright, our shield slam is up again. Alright, I'm gonna hit him with the shield. Alright, I hit him. Come on, come on, get a kill, get a kill. Nice. Or at least contribute to a kill, right? This is a paladin. You're dead. Nice. Alright, let's go. Where's somebody at? Where's that at? Sliced. Alright, are we making a comeback? Man, this fight is longer than the other one. Who's over on the side over here? That one. Who's doing this little... Is this person tanky? Isn't that like a... See, there is an objective. There is an objective here to fight. I think when you do it too, it unleashes this beast that attacks everybody. Did we win? We got 100 plus 3 chests. You lasted less than 1 minute? We won? Did we win this one? Nice. Yeah, does anybody else have the issue with their mouse going off the screen? Like it doesn't really turn. I'm trying to turn. I try to hit the left button, and it should hold the screen and then move the mouse around, but it doesn't. It just makes your mouse go off. See, right now when I hit the button and move, it should disappear and just go like this, right? But it doesn't. It like went all the way off the screen. So what's the after action report? Haha, look at that. I got the most kills. Number of kills, Stu? Is it for real? Is it serious? Okay, on this one, I got the most damage done at 7,157. And on this one, I got 5 kills. For real? How many times can we do this clown festival? Not enough. We can only do it at 10 p.m. my time, just now. We can do it at 1 a.m. I think it's, when's the next one? It'll tell you. So 5 hours. So every 5 hours. So now 1 a.m. for me, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, what? 5 hours, right? So I can do this at 3 a.m. Is there one I can do at 8 a.m.? Because I could wake up for an 8 a.m. if we're able to do it at 8. Okay, we need to figure out what's going on in there, because there is a way. The very first one I played, when I played it on the JP server, the Japanese server, they did something that unleashed this monster, and the monster killed everybody. It just did like the animation sword slash, killed everybody on my side. So, and I did notice that time when we were running around, there was something up there. Like there was a tomb that people were fighting around doing something at that tomb. We got to click on a flame in the middle and run it to... The PvP feels miserable? Why? It was fun as hell, man. What are you talking about? Did you see me? Why did it feel miserable? Did you die? Okay, first off, some things aren't fun because we don't understand what to do. We don't understand the mechanics. Once we understand the mechanics, then it becomes enjoyable. You take the flame from the middle and you run it to the avatar. And I guess when we have so many activated on that avatar, it unleashes that beast that I saw on the Japanese server. I didn't get any points this time because people, enemy team, did objective. Man, I can't believe I got the most kills. And I was running around all janky, man. My shit was not on point at all. But then, oh, detailed results. Okay, here we go. Ironclad Stew, ranked number 1. But what does that mean? Kills. I got the most kills at 5. We had 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 behind us. Damage taken. I'm surprised I wasn't up there in damage taken, but this twin sword got a lot of damage taken. And he's a berserker. A shit ton of damage. He was taking 7,008. He was being targeted by a lot of people. Damage dealt. I was almost at the top tier. See, now this is the kind of report I like to see. These are the kind of analytics I want to see in a game. We've got me doing 5,000. We've got a rogue and then a sniper. Rogue did 6,400. The sniper did 5,600. And healing wise, I don't consider this a lot of healing all around. I don't think the healers were really healing. Were they? I guess that's a lot of healing. 1,700 healing compared to damage done. Is a lot, because damage dealt, most damage dealt was 6,000. And healing's going to be a little bit harder because they have to be in the area. Like if you're a saint, it looks like they have that one tree that goes up, and then you have to be in the area of it. And then if you're a paladin, you can heal yourself plus your lowest ally, and then you could do that little area paladin where it heals over time. So people are probably not in it the whole time. They're moving around too much. It's probably hard to get some heals in. Okay, this was our first battle the other night. I got 0 kills on that one. Damage taken was the most. Because I was there forever. Yeah. Yeah, the after game numbers are really nice. I like this. Okay, and now that I know there's an objective, so we need to go to the center, and what do I just run through it in the center? Is there... I did notice that before there was like a chalice or a flame. So everybody tries to go to the center and grab a flame, and then we take it to what? I don't know to go left or right. I don't know to north or south or whatever. I don't know which one is ours. Like which tomb do we take it to is ours. So I need to learn that. Because I do want to play the objective, because if we get enough of those, it's over. It doesn't matter how many you've killed on our side or how many you've stopped. So if our alliance, our guild, well, it's a lot of different servers. You can see all the different servers that are there. There's server 2, 4, 6, 7, all these. If our side understands how to play it, we'll probably win. Because once we get enough of those, it just happens quick. It's game over. To attack them, to stop them from delivering it. Wonder if we have to kill them, or do we just knock them around enough to where they kind of drop it? Wonder how that works. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay attention on the next one. I think it's going to be in 5 hours and then 5 hours again after that. So it might be 8 a.m. So I'm going to wake up early and see if I can get in the 8 a.m. fight. Because not only that, we get currency for this. We get 100 currency whether you did well or not. And this currency can be used in those shops. Why am I up here with her? All right, let's level up. Let's go to level 37. Okay, again, I had a fun time in Arena, and I know I'm having a fun time because I'm tanky. I can take the hits, and I love that. I don't know about you guys, but I love being a tank. I might be a little more powerful within them because I have a rare avatar, and I'm higher level right now. But still, to me, especially in that kind of environment, it's nice to be able to stay alive. And even though I'm not bursting the damage that other people are doing, I can be a bruiser. I can do consistent damage and stay alive. So that's fun. I'm not having to be a a sniper looking at my health going, oh shit, like you're doing damage, but you're also, your health is dropping if somebody focuses you, and then you're just gonna die really quickly. A glass cannon, right? I like this playstyle for me better because I get to just have some fun. And plus my ping is 350. If my ping is so shitty that I'm not sure I'm even doing something, at least on the other people's screen, I'm there to absorb damage. So maybe they see me as a nuisance and they try to take me out and don't ignore me. Even if I'm lagging out at my 300, 400 ping, maybe I'm contributing. Maybe. Man, I've been playing for 5 hours now? What? I was playing for 8-10 hours earlier today. Yeah, Funny Cats, what's going on? Yeah, we're both on server 6. I've got 2 clans over here if you want to join one of the clans, and we're going to merge them eventually when we can level it up. Welcome, my friend. We are on server 6. Tonight, the biggest thing I got to do is set up my second account. So my second account can farm while this account's farming too, so I can get some materials. Get some additional materials. Get some more magic essence, maybe. All right, what's day 3 going to give us? Or, man, I wish it gave us some grindstones. Day 3 is going to give us 10 summons? How many tickets? 11. It's going to give us 11 summons of Avatar. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to get 11 Avatar summons if we do defeat a Realm Invader. What is that? What is the Realm Invader? Is that one of the dungeons? It sounds like I got to kill somebody, like PvP kill somebody. What the hell does defeat a Realm Invader mean? For us to get 11 summons tomorrow. Can you open a second client? Some people can. I'm not able to. It's not working for me. A lot of people say it's easy. They just do the second client, use a second email, use a different email address, a second one, and you're into a second client. Now, the best thing about a second client is we can have it auto farm somewhere in like Asgard for it trying to get me some of these magic infused, like these things right here. It can be over there farming me these and getting me grindstones, which I need a shit ton of both. Grindstones and these. It could be farming these. I can sell it on the auction house to myself, and then I can sell it back and sell this thing for like really expensive and get the coins back, right? Because it's a second account. We can't trade with a second account. So I can do that. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that because if I go back to Asgard, I see a shit ton of people running around at level 20 and they're not questing. They're just sitting there like beating down some areas. So I know people are doing that. And then I can craft some more rare gear with all of that. Some rare gear, which I don't have yet. Like my gear is still... We've just got uncommon. But I did craft this uncommon today and it was better than the standard uncommon. So that was nice, but I kind of should have held off on all those grindstones I used for this because now I have enough material. Once I get 4 more of these imbued, I have enough to make a rare. The rare that will give us the MP regeneration, higher accuracy, and higher damage. I crafted that today, which cost nothing because I didn't have a cloak. And I craft this earring today because I didn't have an earring. Can I make a better cloak? What do we need for cloaks? I think we just go around and do foraging for cloaks. Can I get a better cloak, please? Ah, no, we need the cloth, and this cloth is in the dungeon. That's right. I'm pretty sure this cloth is only from dungeons. It is. And the serpent lair we ran today didn't drop any of these for me. Man, I bet this is going to sell really high on the auction house. Somebody should put this for more than $298. I guess everybody's putting it for kind of cheap. I don't want to spend my hard-earned diamonds on 300. If I bought 2 cloths, I could make a... Man, 10 cloths? Is this a mana regen one? There is a mana regen one with 5 cloths, which is not bad. We just need some more mana imbued essence, right? We need these, so I need an alt running around doing that. Plus, my main's going to be doing it too for 8 hours. My main is going to be 8 hours somewhere doing this. I just want another person doing it as well. 5 cloths would be a lot of money. Man. For rare cloak in the dungeon? Yeah, there are a lot of... I'm not gonna spend that. I'm not spending my diamonds on that garbage, man, from other people. I want to get it myself. I haven't purchased anything from the auction house. I put up 2 things on day 1 in the auction house at crazy prices, and nobody's purchased them. These right here. I was just like, I'm just gonna put them up on there and see what happens, right? And nobody's bought them because they're garbage. What are these selling for? Current lowest price is 92, but what is average price? How am I reading this? What is it? 0, 40, 4, and then up to 77? Daily average price is 77. I could try to sell this one for like 150 just to see, like set it up for high and not even, like, I don't care if it sells or not. But it doesn't look like I have many things to sell. Yeah, nothing good. Yeah, it'll probably... I could try it for like 150 or 200 overnight, and if it's sold, it's sold. If it doesn't, like, I don't care. But, do I need it? I could actually put it up because I don't need it. I've got 54 that are bound. I've got a lot. I could try. Why not? Let's see what happens. I mean, it's not like if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, no big deal. Can I get to it from here? Gotta go. Stop. Why do I keep hitting bag, man? I want to hit bag for everything. Sell this one. I'm going to set it for 150. Is there any cost? So there's just a listing cost, but that's it. Okay. Now, I could undo these and dismantle these and see if I get anything good from dismantling this type of gear. I don't think I need this to add to our collection. Mats, I can gather. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's awesome, right? Jay, have you been going around and hitting those trees and the ore and the shrubs? Pretty soon you're going to have 3,000 so you can get those 36 avatar summons. And you'll get those mileage points. Or did you use 240 to go ahead and get your Warhorn and Insignia? Down here? It's 240 for each of these. And you'll be able to get it to +1. And then if you do have a enhancement stone, which you might have... Whoa, what's going on? If you do have an enhancement stone, which you might have... No, adorned stone. If you have one adorned stone, you can adorn it. Oh, cannot adorn lock material. You can adorn it like I did and get cooldown reduction and XP increase. I don't know if it's random. I think it is random because look, they have all these different things. But I would love to try to adorn it again, but I don't have the material to adorn. Maybe I'll try to farm for that tonight. But we can get this from the level up dungeon as well. But I did 1 hour of the level up yesterday and 1 hour today, and I didn't get any adorn drops yet. So as we get higher level and go into higher levels of that, hopefully we'll start seeing some drop. I wonder how much these sell for. Where can I adorn stone? Can I go straight to the... This guy sells it? How much are they? That's a pretty nice increase. I'd like to try it one more time to see what it goes to. Warhorn, right? There's 5 free ones. Where? I did get 5 free ones somewhere today, and I kept trying to increase the insignia. It was insignia, or we got to pick. So I picked the insignia because I wasn't sure exactly what it was. And since I had 5 free, and I used 240 to get these other ones, they give you material to level them up. Now you might not have material to keep leveling them up, but if you buy for 240 diamonds one of these, it will give you 10 extra material. So I bought 2. I had like 18 left over, and so I kept trying to level those up, and I was lucky enough to get this one to +4. You know, I kept one that was +3, and then I kept leveling the rest up. It went to +4. I kept that, and then I kept leveling it until they broke, and we were lucky enough to get a +4. You can't trade? No, I don't think you can trade with anybody. Like if I run up to you, like if I click on this guy right here, there's whisper, friend request, add player, hostile, request alliance, guild, name change. There's no, and if we're in a party, there's no trade option. You have to do it through the auction house. Okay, did I make 37? Oh, I'm so far away. Man, did this guy give me any experience for this or not? These are side quests. I thought side quests were supposed to be decent. They're nowhere near as good as the main quest. I was just trying to hit 37 so I could then go on to the main quest and maybe make it a little easier. Now, if I want more time in this dungeon, I have to use these hourglass, and I don't have any. Yeah, I don't want to spend any resources for that. Oh, there's this dungeon. Anybody want to go into this dungeon level 3 and see what's up? Even level 2 looks pretty good. Look, level 2 has a lot of blue stuff, 2 blue pieces. And I definitely could use this level up material for my skills. Oh, serpent layer ticket. That's pretty cool. I don't want to burn much time. I want to do it for like 30 minutes just to check it out. Maybe we'll go there. Well, shit. Did I run out of pots? No, 1 extra spider jumps me and I start to die. What's going on here? What's happening? How weak am I? I am getting low on pots though. Oh, we're out of mana. That's why. I didn't turn off my skills that I had. I had them leveled up for, I had them all turned on for PvP. So I was wasting way too much mana and I'm dying. I can't kill anything. Couldn't do any of my skills. Drinking meat? Yeah. I've got them. I've got them on. It was just a matter of me not having my skills set up properly. Actually, I think a lot. Yeah, they all fell off. But I'm gonna go get some more health pots because we're at 64, and I have my skill set up now that I can not lose all that mana. I need to get mana back now. Fly, little birdie. What is this person then? Oh, that's just people talking to that troll. Did you defeat the Spider Queen? Yeah, beat the Spider Queen easy. You just have to get the higher health pots. We did it on our stream. If you go back and watch the previous stream, you can see me kill the spider right at the end of it. And we use the higher health pots that are extremely expensive. They give you 60 back instead of 45. This gives you 45. The other ones give you 60, but they're too expensive to buy right now. You don't even need them for this zone. But if you go over to this vendor here, fly over to this guy right here, Garm. And then turn around. No, you can just, yeah, turn around. We're going to go right here. Right below it. So we're going to jump off this cliff behind us. And this vendor here. Now this is more like this is a PvP vendor kind of. When you've killed people and you can't go to town anymore, you can come out here and get stuff, but all this is jacked up. Don't buy anything else. All these foods are way overpriced. This should be 1,500 in town. This is like 5,000 in town. Don't buy any of these medium pots. These are 25 gold each in town, way cheaper than here. And this is the bigger ones that give you 60. So buy like 200 of these, go load up with your food, go load up with the scrolls you have, and face tank the spider. Kill the ads immediately when they come out and just keep killing the spider. Don't try to get out of any of its AoEs. Just fight it. And you're going to beat it. But don't come back here and buy any more pots because you will run out of gold. And you don't need those pots. You only need it for something that you just like need that little extra kick to get past. That's it. I'm just trying to make it to 37. And then I'm going to go jump in that dungeon for like 30 minutes out of our 8 hours. Your paladin doesn't need pots. Like it never has problems dying. Then you should be able to beat that spider real easy. Yeah, you're stuck on spider. I was getting the spider down to like 20% HP. Like pretty low. And then it would bring in that last batch on me. And I was too low to recover then because all four hitting me with her. And she was down to maybe like 20% HP. But with those health pots, no problem. It's on Monday. It's on my Monday, which is a day earlier than your Monday. Or at least 12 hours earlier. So, like right now for me, well, it depends on where you live. I mean, you could be in the same time zone as I am. But for me, it's Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m. And it's going to reset Monday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you've got probably 4.5 days before it resets. Yeah. 4.5 days before that Monday reset. Plenty of time to get strong and then go into the dungeon on a higher level. Like plenty of time because you only have 3 tickets to run a dungeon with, but you can buy more tickets daily if you want to, but I think it's with diamonds only. But you've got 3 tickets to run dungeons every week. And since we have such a long time, I would wait to get a little stronger and do maybe a higher tier. I need to start doing this. I'm telling you, you're making all that, Jay, you're making all that money playing the shop. I need to start getting this stuff too. I need to start selling it all. Make that fat cash like you're doing. This isn't even the spider I need. Go hit the blue ones, man. Yeah, that one. Good. There's a feat to get 2 tickets, but you can't find the quest to get 2 extra tickets. I've got 3 extra tickets right now that I bought, but I'm not going to buy them. If it's gold, then I'll buy them, but I think it was the diamond premium currency, and I just picked them up just to see what it was. Yeah. See how it's diamonds for this? It was 3. It was 60 each. Serpent's Lair tickets. So, oh, you only get 3 every week. 3 extra every week. Yeah, I don't know. If I start selling things in the market and I get some diamonds, then I'll buy these every week. 3 extra. They're pretty cheap. But make sure you always come in and get your summons every single day, guys. We can't forget that. That's like the most important thing to come in here and do. This gold shop is just gold. All you have to be is level 30 and then level 35 and then 40, 45 every... Oh, what? Black market rune summon? 1 per day? I missed that one. These are all your summon stuff. There should be a quest to come in here so you don't forget. But you got to come in here every day at reset. Get your avatar summons, get your mount summons, and I guess a rune summon and a rune summon. Avatar, 3 avatar, 3 mounts, and 2 rune summons. Once we're level 65, every day with just gold. The adventure fee for tickets? I don't know. Is it under adventure? I don't know. This right here, this ticket. There's tickets. There's 2 extra tickets. Chapter 1 return quest, final tale. I don't know what that quest is. It says chapter 1 return quest. What chapter 1? Like chapter 1 in Midgard? Because we would have all done that by now, right? Yeah, there's summons for gold every day. Don't miss them. What's the guild name? We have the only guild that we have open. Our second guild's open right now. I actually don't know how many people are in that second guild. I need to ask. But if you join our Discord, we've got 2 guilds, Ironclad and Olympians. And we're leveling them up. And I'm going to start using diamonds to level up my guild that I'm in, Ironclad, so that we can level it up faster and get more people. And because I'm going to get more resources to get epic gear quicker. Because with the currency that we donate, for donating to a guild, we get some sweet currency that we can use to get epic gear pretty quick. But join this one, Olympians. Let me know if it's full. And if you join our Discord, it's much easier for everything. To talk to the person running, to talk to Mike over there that's running the Olympians. And right now we're full on Ironclad. Yeah. Getting jumped. These spiders are no joke. Somebody pulled that one off me though. All right, 6 more, and I think we're gonna, yeah, 6 more. We're gonna go up to 37. How many medals do you have at the moment, Stu? Medals for, I've only done 2 guild donations. 3 donations yesterday, 3 donations today, and I only did it with coins, so I'm gonna have as many as you. Where's our medals at? Where does it show? Where does it show all of our currency? You would think it would show it in our bag. Oh wait, do we have something here? Ah, I can do some extra runs of XP potions now. I'm gonna add some time to it. Medals I get from feats? Yeah. Where are those blue things? That's gonna get us the medals and the feats and from doing the daily town quest. These are gonna get us. There it is, right there. Those are gonna get us a guaranteed epic avatar and a guaranteed epic avatar mount, epic mount, and an epic avatar from those. And I think all we need is, what was it, 10,000? 20,000? That's going to give us our epic avatars and mounts. This is going to be good. That's why you got to do these every day. Do these town quests and do all your feat stuff. Do all your objectives. But make sure you're doing 7 of these every day and trying to get the ones that give you the most. I got one that gave me 55. I got most that give me 22, but don't take any of these ones that give you 11. And then try to take some that give you the imbued if you want to, or give you whatever you need, whatever you're looking for down here. Because you can refresh this. I refreshed this like 3 or 4 times today. And I refreshed this one quite a bit as well. I think 9. Maybe I did 11 refreshes. So refresh that and get the good stuff. All right, 37. Dude, this is not giving me any experience for these side quests. These side quests suck. I thought side quests were supposed to be good. The main quest is the only one that's good. But here's the thing. If you do the side quest along with doing your main quest, you'll be set. I've done this every time I go into the last zone, Midgard, and do it in this zone. I haven't been taking the side quest together with the main quest because I've gone through here already. I could have done them both together. Always. And I need to go get all the chests, man. Urgent. What's up, my man? What we have? What we have where? Where? Did you see us do PvP earlier? Urgent? That was fun. How many medals did you have? I was zoned out. You were zoned out. I have... Where were the medals? I think I hit... Oh, I hit Town Quest and it showed me. There. I got 1,247. You were at work? Okay, yeah, we had fun going into PvP. It's pretty interesting this time. And I got to learn a few things about PvP that I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the objective of it. There is an objective base for it. And people were trying to play it a little bit more objective based. So I thought that was pretty cool. The sad thing is it's every 5 hours. So I'm going to be asleep when the next one goes down. But I might be able to get in on the 8 a.m. one. There should be one happening at 8 a.m. my time. So I'm going to make sure I wake up and do that. Damn, Jay. Killing it, man. You got a lot. Did you pick some really good town quests and keep refreshing until you had the higher town quest ones? I could have refreshed more, but I was just like, oh, I'll take this quest. I was like, I'll take this other quest too. How many medals were needed to get an epic? A guaranteed epic mount and a hero? I don't remember. Just go to the vendor in town. It's at every single town. Was it 20,000 or 10,000? Spam refresh for the 51s. I don't know if you can spam refresh. I don't know how many we can actually do, but we can. I think there's like 20, max 20 refreshes. I'm pretty sure right now when I looked back there, it said that I have like 9 left. There's a limit. Yeah, it says 9 refresh. I think if I do it, 8 refresh. Yeah, there's a limit to it. This one's got 11. So maybe we have 20 or 15 total refreshes. Which is good because it starts to cost a lot of coin. I don't want to spend all my coin. Oh, wait, did I go up? Yeah, 37. Let's go. I didn't look at the combat power increase, but I'm sure I went up by 150. Item collection. What do I have for item collection? Melee damage. That's cool. But can I use that somewhere else for now? Or is that the best spot for it? Potion can carry... I don't need to carry more potions right at this moment. +1 experience would be really nice. But that's going to be hard to get this. Unless I go farm for it. I don't know this event one. I don't have that stuff. Can we... Oh, there is a filter. Can we sort this? Oh, nice, man. I didn't even know there was a filter. Sorted by accuracy. Yes. Okay, and it's going from the easiest accuracy to the harder accuracy. Very, very nice. I did not know we could do that. Okay, show me defense right now. Where's defense at? My eyes aren't working. Range damage, max damage, dodge, defense. It's on the bottom, that's why. Okay. What is the easiest defense? None of these for defense are easy. 3-3 is okay for 2 defense. Here we go. No, wait. What? Where'd the defense go? Oh, it's different per tab. Okay, they're the easier defense ones. Defense plus potion capacity. Here is 2 defense for these rings. Oh man, I could get those up to +3. Easy. Where do I get these rings? Kill a monster, dungeon, crafting. Oh, I can craft this one. Nice. I wish I could craft more. Okay, where is this bad boy in my inventory? Let's lock this so I don't sell it. That. Actually, I gotta level it up before I lock it. Man, I don't have many level up for this. Oh man, it can break. These can break earlier? I forgot that. I thought these could go to 5 by themselves, but they can't. What a waste. All right, I'm just gonna lock it where it's at right now. These can go to 5 easy, but your accessories, after 1, it gets much harder to get them. So that will be later then. Oh, let me get in that dungeon while I'm looking at all this stuff. Let's go over to this new dungeon that unlocked today. Let's go to level... Yeah, let's do level 2. I don't want to do level 3. I don't think I'm ready for that. Although this looks pretty cool. We've got 8 hours for the week to come in here. I just want to jump in for like 30 minutes, see what happens. And you can do PvP in this zone as well. This is just like Lineage 2 Revolution. Same thing. But we used to have quests to come in here in Lineage 2. I'm only on the 2nd floor, and they're hard for me to take down because I don't do crazy damage. And that guy just hit me for 100 points. Am I missing a lot? I see a lot of misses happening. I need some more accuracy. What kind of HP? What kind of experience am I getting per kill? I'm at 10.55 experience currently. That gave me to 10.6. It gave me 0.5% experience or something. It didn't even give me 0.1, I don't think. Experience for that. But we're not in here for experience, right? We're in here for featured items, which are level up material. That's right. I want level up material for my skills. And I wouldn't mind this blue helmet or blue chest piece. That would be freaking awesome. But maybe I should go down here and see about these 2. I would take these as well. These are going to be nice additions. And I'll take these level up because I need it for my lower ones. Maybe I should drop down and see what happens. It's taking a long time to kill. And since the drop rate for this is all going to be low, right? I've only got 8 hours for the week to be in here. The drop rate's going to be extremely low to get something. So regardless if I'm on floor 1 or floor 2, low drop rate. So if I can kill more creatures faster, then I'll have a better chance of getting something. Because I'm sure it's like 1%. This might be like 1.1% on 2. But if I can kill a lot faster on 1, and I can still use that gear that I see there and those scrolls to level up the common and uncommon skills. It looks scary down there. I want to jump. I want to see what happens if I jump. Will it let me? No, man, that's a shame. Like if you're in PvP with somebody and you got scared or you got pushed out, you could fall off. But it won't let me do that. This little pack. Why is there dead people here? That dude's level 34 and they're dead. Guess they just ran out of health pots. I bet that's what it is. Man, there's a lot of dead people here. Is somebody coming in here and PvPing them? I'm gonna bust somebody up. Jump me, fools. I get killed right away. Assassin, right? Yeah, right? I get killed right away. I'm like, jump me. All of a sudden, I see somebody. I hear like that stealth sound. You know that stealth sound when you're playing WoW? And you hear that swoosh? That's like somebody's near you and you just went right by. You saw a glimpse of a rogue near you. You're like, oh, shit. Okay, this guy invited me to a party. That's cool. Let's do it together. My friend, let's do this. Defenders unite. Okay, what was that different auto? Did you see that? What are these different auto things? This says auto, that says something with a crown, and this one has like a crown with a star on top of it. Any idea what those are? Follow party leader selected. What? We have a follow party leader? Dude, did you know we had that in group? So you can group up with 2 accounts and have them kind of run around together. Attack party leader's target. That's even better. Attacking party. You can do that. Holy shit. I didn't know you could 2-box and actually have in a party. Like, I didn't. He's not following right now, is he? Yeah. I had no idea you could do that. Because I was asking about it earlier. I was like, what do you do when you 2-box? I mean, I understand when you 2-box, you could have one guy in here farming for like an hour and you're not paying attention to it, and then you could be doing something else on the other thing. But I was like, if you wanted them to stay together, you'd have to go over and be like, okay, select a quest on this client, select a quest on this client with this hero, and then when they go out there together, are they staying together? But you can't have them stay together. It's awesome. No idea we had that option. And attacking the same target's good because that target will go down faster. We can sit here and get some rewards and attack that target much faster. We don't have to worry about health pots now because we're both attacking the same target. And this is really good just when I group up with other people. This is really good for when we're going through a dungeon too, so the DPS doesn't pull aggro. If they're going to attack the target I'm attacking, have it set up like this, and then it's full auto with their skills that they have set up, they don't have to worry about pulling aggro if that's a real thing, like if they can die from it. I'm going to start a new class too. I'm going to start a new class on a new account, but not to follow this guy around. My new class is 24/7 farming trolls or someplace like that to get me grindstones and to get me the mana imbued essence. That's all it's there for. It's just going to be all day long, every single day. And if I can make 20 accounts to do that with like LD player, which I don't think this game allows you to play emulators, then I would have 20 of them running around. And then I would give all the good stuff to my guild mates. You need grindstones to craft. Everybody gets grindstones. You all get mana infused essence. Take it. Well, I couldn't give it to you. I could put it up in the shop and you could buy it really quick for cheap. If I was actually getting that many. But that's cool. I didn't know we had that kind of option to follow and attack the same target. That is really good. I mean, it's just really good in general when you join somebody's party. And I was saying this earlier today. I was in a party with Jay earlier, and he would take off somewhere, and I didn't know where he was. I couldn't see him on the map. My guy wasn't following him. I was actually kind of getting pissed off because I was like, I couldn't see where he was going on the map. The game wasn't telling me intelligently, hey, here's where the person you're partied with is. I couldn't see their little blue, like on that map, the small map circle one on the bottom. I couldn't really see where he was. And now, if we're in a party together farming somewhere, I can just have my guy follow and attack what they attack and stay with them. That's sweet. Ironclad's level 2? Can we have more people come in? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we got 2 openings. Let's go. Where is Ogre? Ogre, are you going to join us? Or are you going with I don't know if Nato's on our server. Are you actually joining us or are you going to some other guild? Level 2. Are you joining our guild or going to another top one? I mean, we are a top guild, by the way. We're number 2 or number 3. We're number 2 once we get full. As far as he's on server 1, yeah, he better stay there. Come to server 6 and get wrecked. I wish he was on the same server. I really do. I wish they were all on the same server. I love to talk shit and get myself wrecked. I have no problem with it. I want to talk shit and just get beat down, you know? Or at least have fun getting beat down. See how long I like to test myself and see how long I can stay alive and maybe do a little bit of damage, you know, maybe something. Are there skills later on that heal block? Who has skills that can you know, stop somebody from healing back? There's got to be somebody, right? Is there anything? Bagel wanted in. Jew Bagel? Who's Bagel? Yo, Bagel, you here? I mean, there's a lot of people that want in. We got people going over to Olympians, and then they'll eventually come over to Ironclad when people in Ironclad slack off and when we get more slots open. Yeah, we've got room over Old Man COD. We have room over in Olympians. And if you go to our Discord, we'll have all that information there. If you do !Discord, I just updated this. If anybody's not in our Discord, jump over there, guys. Jump over there into chat. Jump over there into the different guilds we have, and you'll get information all the time. Whatever you need. Whatever help you need, information you need, right there in chat. We'll help you out. I know I'm streaming a lot right now, but I won't always be on here 24/7, you know? I have done. No one's on to accept you yet? Okay. Well, it'll probably go easier and faster if you talk to the Olympians guild leader over there in Discord. And somebody said my Discord links weren't working, so I updated them all today in !Discord and below, you know, on Twitch if you're on Twitch. So, oh, are you in? Oh, we have room for you. Apply. That's actually apply. Sorry. Ally fast. Apply fast. Yeah, I don't know if you applied though. Let me check. No, you gotta apply over here. Nost, you gotta come over here and apply, man. What are the top classes in your opinion? I think the top classes are going to be, I think the assassin class or the rogue class. I'm not sure what they designated it as. Maybe it's a rogue class and then you can pick assassin or sniper. I think that class is really good because you have 10-meter range. The sniper has a lot of crit abilities. Like one of their abilities has like an 80% chance to crit. And the rogue version of that, the subclass, you can play either one. You can actually switch back and forth between the two and play either one. The rogue actually has stealth and does a lot of burst damage to take things down and to take people down. And the wizard class is pretty cool, but there's no variation in play there. You've got a dark wizard and you've got an archmage. They're good. And then you have a paladin and a priest. I think that class, the saint class, no, you have a priest, and then it goes into two subclass of paladin and saint, which are healers and tankers, and those are really good. Like a paladin is really cool, the saint's really cool. And then you've got one more, the fourth one, which I'm playing. The marauder, I don't know what it is. The warrior that can go into a berserker or a defender. What's it called? It's not called berserker, is it? Something like that. And I'm playing the pure tank build, defender, and then there's a two-handed weapon, berserker kind of warrior, which I don't feel like is as good as the range DPS because you're melee, right? What am I doing? Why aren't I following the guy that was attacking earlier? Okay. I don't feel like just because you have to get up in combat, I don't know if you're tanky enough to do that. I know a lot of times you know, it's easier for range to stay back away from the madness. It's easier for them to get out of AoE attacks. But if you're in melee and you're up in there, it's really hard for you if you're not the tank to get out of that kind of stuff. Now, if you're tanky enough to take the hits because you're playing a version of a warrior, that's fine. But I don't think they perform as well damage-wise as the sniper and the mage, the dark wizard and the archmage. They might, but I know this, that on the JP and the Korean servers, they have a third subclass that they come out with. They do this for the priest and the paladin. They come out with a bard, which is really cool. So if you're a priest or a paladin, you have a bard to look forward to. That's awesome. And if you're a warrior like I am, you have a two-handed mace-wielding DPSer to look forward to, who's really cool. He's like on a lot of the top leaderboards over there in Korea. Now, I don't think those classes will come out until 6 months or 8 months down the line. I don't know how long it took them to get them over there. Hell, man, it could be a year. I don't know how long it's going to be. But it's going to be a while. But when it does come out, I could, I don't know. I don't know if I can change and try to get... I mean, when I summon avatars, my avatar can be any of the... It can be Berserker or it could be Defender. So when that new class comes out, I'm sure there's going to be a way for me to get avatars for that. I can go buy all the skill books and use an avatar and play it. And then there's going to be a Valkyrie class they're going to introduce sometime. And I don't think that's going to be anytime soon either, but it will be sometime. They're going to have a Valkyrie class that's an axe slayer, they call it. She's got 2 axes, does a lot of damage, looks really fun. And there's one with a big Valkyrie polearm. And she's kind of like a paladin, but a little bit different. She looks good. In the game, same account share. What? Can you say me what character in the same account share? What do you mean? Say what? What are you saying? Okay, so the whole reason we're here, though, is to farm some gear, right? Either I'm going to get gear drops or level up my skill drops or some type of crystals. Have we gotten any of that since I've been here? I don't see anything that says... Oh, does it say it's stronger than what I've got? Dodge +1. What would this replace? Attack +1 and dodge 1. Isn't that the same? Oh, no, this is critical strike 1% and then dodge 1. Yeah, I'd rather have the attack. What are you asking? What character you should play? Or what 2 characters you should play? What's the question? Not enough MP? A lot of people have that problem. You need to use the mead that gives you MP along with HP regeneration every 20 minutes. And you need to craft gear eventually that gives you mana MP. That gives you MP. There's green gear that will give you MP, and there's rare gear. And then all the way up, there's epic and legendary and all that kind of stuff that will give you a lot of MP. So that's the plan. And you can't use all your skills all the time. So right now, I'm not using 2 of my skills. I'm using 1, 2, 3. But one of my skills is on a 2-minute cooldown, the second one. So it takes a while to rotate through. And I'm staying at max MP. I could probably maybe squeeze in another ability. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got these chained. This takes 6 MP, 6 MP, 6 MP. No, 8 MP for that last one. I've got this that takes 20 MP, 16 MP. And then I've got my shield charge that takes 6 MP. So you don't necessarily want to queue up all your skills. You want to do like your best ones when you're farming. And you want to kind of test it to see where you are with using. Like right now, I've been farming and talking to you guys for, I don't know, 30 minutes. While we were farming in here, and I'm at max MP. I mean, I'm a little under, but that's good. I could be in here 8 hours and probably not run out. Because when you run out, you don't do any damage, right? This is the 8-hour dungeon where we're supposed to get... I just came in here to check it out. I wanted to get some skill upgrades. The uncommon version and common. Just to do my lower level skills. My main basic skills to get those up to +3, all of them. And then this blue gear looked really nice if it would drop. But we've been in here... We can tell because we only get 8 hours. I've been in here 18 minutes. And I don't think I've gotten anything. Maybe I got some like random gear right here. Oh, maybe I got some of these. Because I've got 20 now. I don't know if I had 20 before. Okay, nice. Some new scrolls. But I don't know if I've gotten anything else. I don't know if I've gotten anything. I really cannot tell if you get anything. That's why. That's another thing about this game. They really need to do some kind of loot log and combat log down in chat. I mean, it's super easy to do in chat. If I wanted to check back through here, I need to be able to go through some kind of log and see something. It doesn't have to go crazy far back, but come on. But I obviously haven't gotten any good gear. Well, maybe I got this one. Common scroll. Okay, maybe I got this. But I don't know. I don't know if I had that already. Let's go use it. That way if we get another one, we'll know. Well, we know I've got one right now. If we get two, then we'll know we have two. Oh, I need uncommon for that. So what is common? Is common only for my very, very start, these two? How can you tell what's a common ability? From the color? That's a common ability. Yes. Okay, so the color. Common, common, common. And then I need uncommon for this one and these other two. And then it would be rare for the shield slash. I really would love to level up this one, but it takes rare. I don't know what I'm going to get rare. When we get stronger and we go into higher levels of this dungeon, we'll get rare. Let's do my battle cry. Failed. Failed on the second attempt. So sad. But I don't want to waste 8 hours in here right now because it resets on Monday. So we've got like 4.5 days before this resets. We'll get stronger and we can go to higher tiered. And we can group up together and go in here together and do this. I just wanted to test it just to see. But it doesn't look like great right now. All RNG, right? Low percentage RNG drops. What CP is good for Spider? I don't know the actual CP because it's really different based upon what class you're playing. I would think it is. Now my class can do pretty good damage, but it's really tanky, so I could sit there and face tank her, hit the spiderlings when they come out, all that kind of stuff. But for you, and I think everybody needs to play it the same way. You need to sit there and just face tank her and do as much damage as you can to her and do as much damage as you can to the ads, right? Kill the ads when they come out. Use your full 4 food. Use whatever scrolls you have. Make sure you have lots of HP pots ready to go. And use the HP pots here that are way more expensive. So buy like 100 of these and use these HP pots to fight her. Have those queued up. Because this heals for 60 as opposed to 45. But you only want to use it for that fight. This guy right here. Okay, where am I going to go now? Where am I going to auto farm tonight? Because it's getting late. It's 11 p.m. for me. I kind of need to log off. We did 2 hours, 24 minutes. We did the PvP I wanted to do. That was super fun. And I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We did an 8-hour stream today, and then we did another 2.5-hour stream. So a lot of streaming today. Yo, hello, what's going on? Sword and shield, good DPS? No, I'm a tank. I draw aggro. I do abilities to slow and snare the enemy. And I tank. I'm getting all the hits. So the DPS can do DPS. How did I kill the spider? I just face tanked her and did all my skills, man. Skill. I had them all loaded up so they would go off. I ate the food. As soon as the spiders came out, I pulled back a little bit so I could hit all the other spiders, the little ones. It's all in this video. I was going to kind of show you what I did with these spiders, but look, all you got to do, turn auto off. Let's go kill these guys. All you got to do is come over here to Twitch because it's much clearer on Twitch. Let's go to Twitch. I don't know if you're on Twitch right now or if you're on YouTube, but go to Twitch. And then if you go to somebody's stream, it's Inception right now. Inception's going on. If you go to their stream and you look at their videos, where do you go to, like, that's been posted? I don't know. I don't usually do this kind of view, but wherever you go to see the videos that they played for the day, for that day or that week. I thought it was right here when you're viewing it. I don't know. When you're viewing it, it's just got this up. But when I turn it off, you're going to be able to go into creator summary. It's the video producer. So you'll be able to go into something. It's not like this. It's similar to this. It'll show you all the videos I've had today. So go into the video from 8 hours, the last video, and go to yeah, there we are. Go to 8 hours. No, go to 7 hours and 58 minutes. You'll see where I bought the pots too. Go to 7 hours and 56 minutes maybe. You'll see where I bought the pots, and then you'll see where I faced the spider. You can see my gear right here. It's uncommon. +1/+1. These are 2 commons. We've got uncommon, the regular gear that everybody has, and you'll see exactly what I did to fight it. At right around 7 hours and 58 minutes. All my skills were ready to go. I have 2 skills that can hit multiple enemies. Just a little fan-shaped one, and one that kind of like does a laser beam to the back. Don't try to get out of any of this AoE. You're not going to be able to get out of it. She does it too quick, and you're going to stop dealing damage. You got to keep the pressure on her to win this. So keep the pressure on her. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. As soon as the ads come out, take out the ads and just get back to fighting her. And you're using those higher, really expensive health pots that give you 60 back instead of 45. And you got it from that vendor right down the road. So now pull back, get these spiders kind of like grouped up like you would. She'll come in, so hopefully if you have some kind of AoE move, you'll do damage to them and her, just so you can just keep applying the pressure. And again, don't try to move left or right. Don't try to go through her. Don't try to get out of any of these AoEs. You're not going to get out of them, and all it's going to do is make you take more damage. She's extremely fast. So kiting her just does not work. We've tried it. We've come in here and we've kited her all around these pillars in the back, all around the side. And then that's it. You just kill the ads when they come out. Group them up. Use your skills. If you have skills that hit multiple enemies, use those skills. Use every skill you have, because you're not going to run out of mana. If you come into the fight with full mana and you use all your abilities, you're not going to run out. It's not like when you're farming and you use all your abilities and you run out quick. Group them up, do damage to all of them, take out the ads. That's it. That's it. I beat it, and you beat it with that with those new health pots. Those health pots are awesome. Jorn, the serpent. What's going on? Griggs, which one? How do you kill Jorn? Who? What? Is there another fight that you're having problems with? What is Jorn? I don't even remember that fight. I've died to like 10 times to it. Is it a story mode quest where you zone in and you fight it? I remember fighting the big tall orc girl. I fought the spider. We fought the serpent slayer. We fought the girl in the very beginning with the boobas wrapped around. She was naked with the trees wrapped around her. What is stand on left side then swap to right side? What is that for Jorn? Oh, the first instance. I don't remember, man. I must have just wiped the ground with him. I face tank most things I come up against. So with him, must have just face tanked him. Or if it's something easy to get out of those cone attacks or the straight attacks, I would just move to the side, you know. But I really don't remember a boss with a couple ads, with 3 ads. If you get hit with him, he slams GG. I really don't remember that fight. It must have been when I first came in here and I just wiped it from memory. I don't know that one. It took you 10 attempts to beat it? No, they're not talking about. Are they talking about Serpent Slayer? Because he said Jorn. Is that the name of the serpent? Are you talking about Serpent's Lair? Sea Serpent's Lair. I don't think he's talking about this. I've never heard it called Jorn. I don't know who that is. What is that? Is that one of these? I have no idea. Yeah, that's the Serpent's Lair. That's the name of the serpent, I guess. Is that what you're saying? I've never seen that name. Which is the Serpent's Lair boss name? Oh, really? Is that the Serpent's Lair name? I've never known that. I can just see that it says Sea Serpent's Lair, and the quest that we go to is the Serpent's Lair, and even I see down here at the bottom. Look, protected Midgar by stopping Jormund something, the first captain of the Void Legion. Okay, I see it now. But it doesn't say it here. Like, it doesn't say its name here. And I've never, like, when I'm fighting it, I always see its eye come up. But didn't you see me go through there and fight that multiple times? Grig? Didn't you see the strategy I was talking about when I fight in that? Even when I went through with other people? Stay to the right, man. Stay to the right and then go north and south. That ledge will go down and get you out of that stuff. That ledge will go back up and get you out of the stuff. It's really easy. That one you just gotta watch my videos of me attacking it. Yeah. You just stay to the right the whole entire time. That way when he does that tail swipe, you don't get hit by it. You're on the right little edge. You have to keep just forcing your character to go there. And then when you start seeing red circles, you go north toward the serpent. But oddly enough, there's like a ledge there, and you can actually go pretty far to get out of some of that red stuff. And then you come back up if you start stopping it down there. And you always fight the guys over on the right hand side so you don't get hit by the tail. And then when you're fighting the serpent itself, you regen back your HP. Try to get your HP back. He keeps wiping the NPCs? Really? He wipes the NPCs. Are you trying to contribute? What class are you again? Oh, Pally? Well, you should be able to help out. Yeah, I don't think the NPCs die. I was gonna say I don't remember any of the NPCs dying. I was thinking they never really did much, but they didn't die because no matter what class you are, all the ads when you're fighting the serpent would always come to you. It only takes your ticket if you win the dungeon, right? I think it only takes my ticket. Oh, never mind. It's putting me in a... No. Exit parties. Cancel party listing. I was going to try to go on by myself to show you. But I'd have to get past the mob. I'd have to get past the waves of mobs first to do it and stuff. And I don't think it'd be good. You show me your gear? Yeah, we just got the uncommon gear like most people. This is everybody. Like, all this is the free gear. The only gear that's crafted is this piece right here, which is a little higher tiered uncommon than what you currently have. But all this, like this helmet, these boots, these are all free stuff that all of us got going through story mode. You take it all to +5. That's it. I crafted the earring here. All of these are from some drop from story mode. You take these to +1, otherwise they'll break. You take these to +5, and that's it. It's all the same gear. And then if you want to craft some rare gear over the week or days, you got to save up. You got to do your daily quests. You got to do your daily login. You got to go into all the dungeons, and you'll easily be able to craft a weapon. I want to craft this one, but you'll easily be able to craft this one. Actually, you will be able to craft this one because you get these 20 stones right here for free on the day 2 as part of our day 2 quests. Day 2... I don't know, whatever event it is. It's like a login event on day 2, but you have to go through the 1-hour dungeon, go in there and do some kills, and you'll get 20 of these. And then you just have to work on getting your grindstones, work on the ore, which is super easy, the ore is. Grindstones, you dismantle gear, so overnight farm somewhere, obviously you're going to get gear, dismantle that gear, get some grindstones, and then you're going to want to overnight farm in the area that has these drops. This is where I'm going to overnight farm here. I don't know if I'm strong enough to overnight farm in this zone, but in what's it called? The first zone, can't remember the name. The first zone has like 3 or 2 areas that drop this. Really easy monsters to kill. You can farm there all night and start to get pieces, and then doing your town hall quests, you're gonna have quests that where you got a chance to get even more. So I was able to get 6 by doing quests that have these and got lucky, like really lucky. 1 in 5 chance, so I got extremely lucky. But a lot of these quests have them. So through farming every night, 8 hours somewhere, getting those drops, getting the grindstones we need, we're all going to be able to make rare weapon. And then we all can make higher level, better, uncommon gear if you want to. And I'm going to want to. And it's all due to those essences. So this right here is a, where is it? This mana one. This mana one is awesome. It's a higher caliber uncommon that we have. We'll take it to +5 because we have the mats to do that. We have a dungeon that we unlock that can do that. Once you beat the serpent, the thing is you got to beat the serpent. Like, that's the most important. If Grig can't beat that serpent, he can't unlock the 1 hour experience dungeon, the 1 hour dungeon to get all the level up material, to level up gear. He has to beat that serpent so we can unlock these dungeons. It doesn't mean, like, he doesn't need to go back through and fight this serpent. Who cares about that? Once he beats the NPC version, he can go into Jordanheim, the area I'm at, get better health pots to stay alive, like higher tier health pots. And then he can go into this dungeon and this dungeon, which he needs to go in here so we can get these level up material. And he needs to go in here to get experience and gold. And then this will open up for him at 35. But you have to beat that first serpent. Which one is that? Who's Leonard 10 times? Is that a elite boss? Is that in this area or the old area? Is that the bird? The harpy? Oh, this one. What does this guy drop? Uncommon, and basically uncommon stuff. Yeah, that's no use fighting him. We're gonna be able, we can craft better than this pretty easy. The best gear to craft is that mana gear. I think the best thing to do is to make the mana weapon, because the mana weapon gives us a huge increase in the mana regen, plus an increase in attack, plus a great increase in accuracy. So the best thing to do is to farm for this rare weapon for whoever you're playing. It doesn't matter who you're playing. It's the same mats. Get the magic one. We're going to get 4 MP regeneration and 3 accuracy along with an attack increase. So we take that to +5. You're going to be golden. We get everything for free except for the mana imbued essence. Plus you got to farm the grindstones too, but the grindstones are a given. You're going to get the grindstones over time. The mana imbued have a much lower drop rate and they're much harder to get from our town hall quests because it's a 1 in 5 chance to get that as a reward. But once you craft this weapon, you're going to be set, and then you're going to go and get even more imbued essence, and you're going to craft the uncommon mana helmet, the uncommon mana armor, mana gloves, mana shoes, and that will give you an extra mana regeneration of 4, 1 each, plus what we had on our weapon, and they're a higher tier uncommon than the uncommon we have. This is movement speed increase, MP of 1, we'll take it to 5. And overall, we're going to be much stronger. Like, all of it's an increase of what I have. So if I had that weapon +5 along with all that mana infused gear, not only am I getting that additional mana, but overall more defense, more HP, more attack, more accuracy. It's all better than the stuff we have. And this game is built on small increments. I know +1 doesn't sound like a lot to any of us, but it's big. +1 is actually big. The defense that I have on my rare avatar is huge, like crazy huge. This defense here of 22, you can't see it, it's under my head. But I got attack 11, defense of 22, accuracy of 5, dodge of 5. This rare only has defense of 12. Attack 7, this one is attack 11. Those small numbers are gigantic in this game. I'm telling you, it's weird because we're used to dealing with bigger numbers. But +1 attack is big. +1 accuracy is big. +1 defense is big. All the town quests. You're going to eventually do all the town quests. I like to do the main story quest until I get stuck and then do the side quests. But really the smartest thing to do is to pick up all the side quests and do the side quests while you're doing the main story quest. I just don't pay attention to the side quests. And then do your town quests every day. These town quests, what is the best to do? Every single day you're going to do 7. Without a doubt. The coolest thing about these are they're all auto. So if you have, say if I have 7 in Jotunheim and I tell it to do the first one, it's going to do all 7. It's going to kill like whatever it needs to kill, and then it's going to automatically run over to the next place and kill the next group. So if I wanted to shut the game down and do like the 8-hour background farming and maybe take up 2 of those 8 hours or 1 of those 8 hours, I could do that, close the game, go do something else. Or while it's running around doing that, I could plan out some crafting and some trading and see what else I want to make or do some summons. You know, something like that. Guild? Where we at with the guild? You know, so many people say they're applying of people that I know, and then they just don't. Like, cause I'm going to bed, man. Are you gonna apply or not? Yeah. Oh, he's asking like, which quest do you do? Yeah, refresh it. You can refresh it, I think 15 to 20 times a day. It does cost coin to refresh it, but refresh it and try to get the better ones. For crafting, are they just mob drops? Yeah, they are mob drops. It just depends. You have to check it, but go to crafting, go down here to what we're looking at. It's this weapon. You're going to get this for free on day 2 once you go into the dungeon. We get this as a day 2 reward once you go into one of the 1-hour dungeons. You'll get grindstones from dismantling gear and from killing monsters and going through dungeons. And you'll get these from killing these specific monsters. It's really easy, right? Go over to mana infused imbued essence, click on it, killing monsters, boom. If I want to go to Midgard, I can go to these 2 areas in Midgard for Troll Hills or Rocky Shores, or I could farm right here in this area. Let's see how hard these giants are. They're level 38 to 44. I can't farm overnight there. They're too high. Those are much higher, so I can't do that one. 26 to 28. Okay, I could do this one. So I'm probably going to overnight farm here. And you can see in this area what they drop. See, they're going to drop a plain orb, shield and sword, or mana imbued essence. So I'm going to ground travel there, because I'm not that far away. And I'm going to do my 8-hour farm there. So now I just need to make sure that I fill up. Actually, I'm going to go to town. I'm going to fill up on potions, just in case I need them there. And I'm going to farm here for like 10 minutes just to see what it's like. You kind of got to gauge it, because I don't want to die an hour into 8 hours of farming, auto farming. I want to be alive when I wake up. And I want to make sure I have enough mana to do skills while, because you don't want to be at 0 mana. You're not going to do any damage. You're going to die.
All I need is gold. I don't take anything else.
Let's max that out. Okay, max out. Now, I don't want to use food when I'm there. I want to go to a place that's easy. I could go to an easier place. I could go to the lower zone, and it would be like I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Where was it? Was it here or was it down low? I think it was up top, right? No, it was down low there. Ground travel to there. All right, so skills. I've got all my skills selected right now, so I'm going to turn off these 2. I'm going to come over here to my skills in the book, and you have these continuations, right? You have these chain skills. I'm going to turn off one of them. I'm going to keep this skill and then chain it into this one, but I'm going to turn off this last one that takes 8 MP. This one takes 6 MP. So now that only these 2 are going to be in auto. I don't think I'm going to need to do my battle cry, but this one does give me HP back, so I'll use that. and I'll use my charge. Okay, so it's right here. Now I just hit auto. I'm actually at a deficit. When you look at my mana, I'm at 254, so I'm really low on my mana. With only using these 3 skills, and plus one of my skills a 2-minute cooldown, so I got a long time before I use it. The habitat's on the bison habitat. I mean, I'm still killing bison. Bison habitat is going to drop it. I wonder if I'm in a good spot for this. Yeah, I mean, I'm killing some bison. Would it be better for me to get to a different area? There's a lot of bison here. I don't know if my guy will stick around. Okay. I'm actually gaining mana. I'm at a surplus, so I could bring in another skill. It looks like, because we're gaining back mana pretty good. Now I don't know if that's because I have food on right now. See, I do. I have mana regeneration that's going to go out in 3 minutes, so it's probably good that I keep it like this. So I've got my charge that goes off every 8 seconds for 6 MP. Every 2 minutes I've got this for some pretty high MP, but it gives me health back. I don't know if I need that, but maybe I'm not going to use mana pots. I'm also going to take my mana pots down when I auto farm to instead of drinking when I'm at 85% HP, I'm going to take it down to 60 because I do have an ability for myself to get back health. So with that ability, I might not use as many mana pots if I just give myself time to regenerate some. Maybe I'll put it down to its 65, 70. I don't think there's a lot of ads over here either. Maybe that elephant might spawn and jump me. I'm not sure. And I'm going to take this food off. This food is on a timer to use every 20 minutes. I'm going to take that off. So it doesn't use it. So no food. Yeah, we're getting plenty of mana back. Okay, I should be easily safe to log out here and farm. Is there anything else I need to do until morning? Guild. I think that's it. We'll do at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'll have these 2 dungeons reset. We still got 8 hours until Monday for that. We've got Monday for 2 more dungeon runs on the Serpent's Lair. I've got some quests to do. I might be able to wake up early in the morning and do the 8 a.m. battle again on the arena battle for Valhalla to get some resources there. And I think that's it. I think we're good. The sell T3 pots again. So where to buy those T3 pots? Right here. Right there. Go over to Howling. Just fly over to this platform and then go right there. I think you can set, yeah, right there. I think you can set a target on the map. I'm not sure, but he's right there. So just fly to that platform, jump down, and he's right on the side. You see where that hill is? He's right there on it. Yeah, just to fight the spider, though. Only to fight the spider, right? You want to have your MP 5 seconds close to your mana regen. I'm just looking at it, and I know I'm gaining mana. Like, I could actually put another skill because we're gaining mana pretty heavy. We were at 250, now we're at 446. We're going to be capped out soon. So I might be able to do another skill, but I don't really need to. This doesn't look that hard. There's a lot of people here. It seems like I'm killing this stuff pretty easily. Other people are jumping in. I've got an ability to do 2 hits on this one, first one, and then my charge. Yeah, stuff's dying quick, man. I'll just leave it at this. No big deal. I could probably get in one more skill, maybe. Because this one costs 10. This one costs 12. I could get in the 8 one, probably. But, whatever. It's better to be safe than sorry. We're good. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to do my 8-hour farm, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to start an account, though. I've got this second account started up over here on my tablet. I'm going to get that bad boy rolling and set that somewhere in auto farm. I don't want my tablet on 24/7. I'm going to turn on my other computer over here and find the power supply for this monitor. And I can have my computer up all the time. Or maybe I'll just do 8-hour. I'll do an 8-hour farm over here on my tablet. I'll just close it down to 8-hour farm on a new account. And then I'll worry about it tomorrow. And then I'll see you guys in the morning, right? Which one? Which instance boss are you guys having trouble with? Jay, you already beat the spider, right? Did you beat the spider yet? He's like, fuck these instant bosses, but you can't trade the mats. You can. You can sell them. You can sell them on the auction house. So I could sell them on the auction house for overpriced, so I know that somebody wouldn't snipe it really quick. And then I could sell back a stupid like level 1 helm for a stupid price, whatever I bought them for, and sell it back. If it lets me do that, we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna do 2,000 diamonds and trust it to be able to get back the 2,000 diamonds, but I'll do it at like a reasonable price if I want to sell something. Say I want to sell a whole bunch of those imbued crystals, then I'll sell them. Or if I want to do a whole bunch of the grindstones, I need grindstones, a lot of grindstones. People aren't buying grindstones like crazy. They are buying grindstones, but there's like 100 grindstones listed. So if I list grindstones and my account buys them, it's going to be okay. I'll be able to get that back, you know, at a reasonable price. I'm sure it'll work out. We'll see. We'll see if it works. All I have to do is just put something on autoplay, you know, and do 8 hours of offline autoplay, so it should be okay. Make sure you guys follow me over on Discord. Come and join us. We got you know, we got all the channels over there on Discord. We got 2 guilds as well, so come join our guilds. We'll get more guilds if we have to. If you want to run a guild out of my Discord, feel free. Tell me the guild name. I'll make sure you get a guild tab over here so you can chat, and we'll get people filtered to your guild, to our guild, and we'll get everybody situated as we level them up. And I'll be here tomorrow for another long stream. Auction out for the 1,000 diamonds? No way, man. Why do you want to be kicked out of the guild? What's going on? Can you kick me from the guild? I can't figure out how to leave. Why are you trying to leave? What's going on? Oh, you're done, bro? What's going on? Why are you quitting? Come on. We've done so much together. Why are you quitting? Yeah, you got to get stronger. What do you mean you can't? This is not a World of Warcraft where you just go from 1 to 70. It's the process of leveling is this. We got to craft materials. We got to farm gear. We got to make better gear. We got to get stronger. That's the whole thing, man. You can't just go into the next instance and expect to beat it. That's not what it's about. It's about then you reevaluate what your gear's at, where you need to craft next, where do we need to go farm next, what kind of items do we need to craft to get this leveled out, to get this +1 accuracy, +1 attack. Again, these small numbers are huge. +1 attack is a lot of additional damage. +1 defense is a lot of mitigation, a crazy amount. So it's not like, oh my god, I can't do it. You can do it very easily. All you have to do is play the game. So it's crazy. Yeah. You'll take some gems. Hey man, I'm not selling anybody gems. Get out of here. Guild, let me see where you're at, Jay. Yeah, this game is not a game like that. If you guys have played World of Warcraft or anything else and you expect to get to the next part of grinding in this game, it's not going to work that way. We're going to have many walls going up to level 70, 60, 75? Like so many walls. And that's the whole point of it, right? To get to a wall, and then what do we need to do to get stronger? And it's all the same stuff we're already doing. Like, we know now what to do to get stronger. It's all the same things that we're doing, right? Crafting new gear, getting that new gear, getting those gear drops, going through the instance dungeons that we have every day, going through the weekly dungeons, you know, doing the PvP, doing all this stuff, doing everything. It's all a process. Who tagged me? Who tagged you over here? He's telling you, I'm giving out 1,000 diamonds to everybody in the auction house. Why do they think I'm going to get void very soon in this game? I think people don't understand this game. They really don't understand. Like, this game is exactly like a turn-based gacha game. I mean, it literally is just like a turn-based gacha game. It's no different. We are farming for mats. We're making gear. We're grinding for gear. It is truly no different than going into a dungeon and doing 100 runs over and over, trying to get a gear drop so you can get stronger, so you can go to stage 5 to stage 6. And then doing what we need to do to go into like King Arthur Legend Rise to grind that dungeon, the serpent, the favored dungeon, so that we can get things to make us a little stronger so we can go higher. I mean, it is the same exact thing, except this is this view, this look compared to that. Like, it's no different. Antler daggers? You're gonna buy it for me? Hey man, give me 1K. I appreciate it. All right, Jay, I'm gonna kick you out of the guild, my man. It's been fun though. We've done some cool stuff. And you're 38, man. You're kicking it. Do I know how to kick you out of here too? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if I know how to get you out of the under guild members. It would be here. Yeah, I can take you out easy. For things popping up. What's that? It says listing pending. Oh, for you to put something up on the auction house? Are you sure? You sure you don't want to wait till tomorrow? You might be back playing. I don't know, man. I think I should give you till morning, till I wake up in the morning, you know? I don't know. I don't trust it. I think if we wake up in the morning, you might just be like, I got nothing to do today. I'm going to jump back on here and play some... I'm going to jump on here and play some Odin. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, this game is no different than playing King Arthur Legends Rise. It truly is like zero difference in playing that. All right, 24-hour cooldown if you're still playing. Yeah, right? We need him on the game. He's been great. He's been playing with us for so long. If you're still playing after 24 hours, come back and join us again. There's a 24-hour cooldown for a guild. Oh man, you should have donated. You should have waited till tomorrow and donated diamonds from all those diamonds you have. You should have done a 3 diamond donation to level up our guild more and to get resources, because we can get some sweet epic gear. Or you could have gotten some sweet epic gear. Do you think you will play this game for long? It depends on what the end game is like, but it's going to take a while to get to end game. I don't see why not, man. It's fun. It's really the same exact game that I've been playing, except it's not a turn-based gacha game. It's the same exact concept as a turn-based gacha game. We grind the gear, we do the dungeons, we get to a point to where it's hard, we reevaluate where we're at, we get more gear, we get that +1 attack, +1 accuracy, and it's in a cool environment where I can do PvP, like live action PvP. Not just PvP to where I'm doing it in a turn-based way. And the guild raids, I think, are going to be fun. The dungeons are definitely fun. Whenever Jay and I and everybody else ran through the dungeon, that was a lot of fun to do that. These dungeons to where there's PvP incorporated into it, I think are going to be really cool. Because once people start to get high enough and strong enough, they're going to get bored, basically, and have some fun with PvP. Plus, there's 2 dungeon bosses that spawn here on floor 4 and floor 7. And everybody's going to want to attack those dungeon bosses, and they're going to want to gank people who are attacking that dungeon boss too. So if we come over here and look at bosses, these are the 2 dungeon bosses that spawn. They're both up, but nobody's there. Nobody's strong enough to take them on yet. On floor 4 and floor 7. And then we've got these epic bosses, which are kind of cool. I mean, this guy seems insanely strong. Plus, look, he's dropping... This guy's dropping legendary gear. Legendary books. Purple gear. I mean, all this kind of stuff is really sweet. Also, in a few days, we're all going to have more rare heroes, more rare mounts. We're going to have all these daily logins that are giving us 17-day login and the 14-day login is really good. Pretty soon we're going to be able to buy. I'm not in town right now, so I can't remember what the cost is for us to get the epic. We're going to have an epic mount and an epic avatar just from doing town quests and feats. We're going to have epic gear just from doing guild donations. Like the first epic gear, I'm already 1/10 of the way. I'm 10% in to getting an epic helmet just from doing 2 days of donating to the guild. So what is that? I've only got to do 20 days. 20 days of donating to the guild, and I'm going to get an epic helmet from that vendor. And then I don't know how many days it is to do town hall quests and feats to get a epic avatar. It's not going to take that long. What's going on? Who combined avatars? You always want to combine avatars. Whenever you combine avatars, they're extra avatars. They're never they're always duplicates. So whenever you get an avatar, you always keep that avatar. If you get a duplicate avatar, then you can fuse. And always fuse them because it doesn't matter. There's no reason to hold them. It's not giving these away. You keep one copy of it. It's only ever duplicates. Yeah, dupes don't count for collection. Like immediately when you get it, the first one, it counts toward the collection. And you won't see it. So if I summon this guy the very first time as an uncommon, it would go toward my collection and I wouldn't have it here to fuse. I'd have to get an additional copy. So anytime you get a dupe rare or a dupe epic, dupe legendary, you'll always have it so you can use it as a skin or as the actual avatar. If you wanted to play Defender like I'm doing right now and then play Berserker, I could switch over to Berserker. But yeah, always fuse. Like always fuse if you have a chance to. Yeah, you have to have 4 copies though. 4 uncommons, 4 commons, 4 rares. You have to have 4. Same thing with your mounts. But we're going to get mounts and we're going to get all this stuff within the next couple weeks to get us stronger. We'll have all of that. The only thing I don't like is Griggs not being able to beat the serpent. I don't like having people stuck on the serpent because they need that dungeon unlocked. They need it so they can run that dungeon every day, and they need it also for this event that says, and we don't have to do this event on day 2, I don't think. The growth support, the warrior mission. This mission, I don't think you have to do this on day 2. I'm pretty sure you could still do it on day 7 because this goes until the end of the year. You can do this till the end of the year. But you need to be able to beat that serpent with the NPCs so you can get this to start making the rare gear, like the free rare weapon, easily. And just farm the imbued. Farm like I'm farming right now for the imbued stuff. These, which are hard to get because I farmed for 8 hours last night and only got 1. So we're almost better at trying to get this from 1 in 5 chance at getting 3 from our town hall quest. It's almost easier from the town hall quest than doing this. But while I'm doing this, I'm also getting gear that I'm going to dismantle, and I need grindstones. Like I need grindstones badly. Oh, we could. I wonder if overnight I could city for. Whoa, 2,500 to get higher capacity. That's a lot. Let me see if there's any I can use for item collection, and then if not, I'll do bulk sell these. Okay. Add that. +1 melee damage is fine. +1 to PvP would be cool. But is there a better option? Okay, I'm not going to level this up. A shoe for 20. I guess so. And this is stuff we get from overnight farming too. We get all these that include here, and then the ones we don't need we dismantle. So we can get some grindstones. In the different areas that we go farm, they drop different stuff. So while I'm farming right now for the mana infused essence in this area, if I get all these drops, then I can go farm for mana infused essence in a different area, then get different drops to add to this. Hopefully it'll be stuff that I need, you know, and can add to it. I wish this was like God's Raid, and whenever I had something to add, it would kind of have it would show it up top, like it would filter to view only recently added collection effects. View only recently added. What does that do? I want to view only effects that I actually have gear for. Completed, incomplete, hide. Like if it only showed me ones that I had, then I could make like this one right here +2. Or I'm pretty sure I'm good. Okay, I think I've used pretty much everything I can. So now I'm going to go to my bag and bulk dismantle. Now I know I can level up some of these 2 helmets. And maybe this cloak. I don't know. I'm going to dismantle it. What about this gear? Can I dismantle that gear? What is that? Is that like basic booty gear? I think that's the gear I bought from the shop. Town merchant. Yeah, discard that thing. All this I bought from the shop, and I was just seeing what it was. Which I shouldn't have done, because I can't do anything with it. But at least we can discard it. Let's get it out of here. Town merchant. All right. Now we're looking better as far as inventory goes. We're 44 of 100, so we're not going to cap out. We don't get that many drops when we're farming. We'll be fine for the night. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. You can't dismantle that gear. That's the gear I bought from the town merchant. Whenever you go to the town merchant and you see your HP pots and stuff, there's another tab next to it that has gear. And I guess that's if you don't know and you destroy all your gear and you just need gear, you could buy it there. I bought it to see if it would fit in. I bought all of it, like a whole row of it, just to see if it would fit in my item collection, but it didn't. Like none of it did. And you can't sell it back. So I have to just throw it away. Yeah. It's like really, really basic gear that if you just had nothing and you were naked, you could put it on. I guess that's why it's there. But I wanted to test it out. So I bought it a long time ago, and it's been, you know, clogging up my inventory. So now we're good. We're all set. Yeah, that's good. So everybody got a good grasp of the game. If you're having any issues, the only thing I have a problem with is Griggs having a problem with that serpent, man. Griggs, go back. I don't know when we fought the serpent. What day was that? Was that this morning? Was that this morning's run when we first started out this morning? I'm pretty sure it was this morning. We went in there and fought. The serpent. We went back in there and fought it with a group. There's where we did the spider. So you guys know it's 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Come back and watch the spider fight, how to beat the spider. But I'm pretty sure we all grouped together. Right there, my man. Right there. There it is. That easy. Right in the beginning of my video, the 8-hour video from earlier today. We went in as a group, killed the wave. Super easy, right? And here's how you fight the boss. Whoa. We killed the boss. Damn it. Alright. So when you're at the boss, go far right. Force yourself to go right. Stay right. Just stay right. Even though you're on auto, it's going to try to pull you left. Stay right. Because the boss is going to do an attack right down the middle with its tail. Right here, you can go down. You can go north. So when you see this red, go north. You'll go out of it. And then you're not hit by the tail, right? You're pulling everything over here and you're fighting it with the NPCs. Go north. Go all the way to the monster to get out of that red. You can actually go down that ledge. It doesn't look like it, but you can go down that ledge. You're going to see me do it in a minute. Just hold on. Greg, are you watching? Are you watching right now? I hope you are. Oh, you defeated it already. Okay. Well, anybody else that needs to fight this snake, you can go all the way down that ridge. Watch. You're going to see me get away from this red stuff by going north. There I am. I'm going... Okay, well, I should have gone more north there. I'm tanking them all, so I've got aggro. So right now, I'm just trying to get away so I can heal. Heal up. You're going to see a good example of what I'm talking about in just a minute. A much better example. Okay, right now we're able to fight him, so we're going to, get some HP back. But look, go right, man. Those people are about to be hit. Everybody gets hit by that ability. I don't think we can get away from that one. Right now, they just got hit over there and stunned, which they didn't need to. They come over to us. Now you're going to see me go north. See how I'm north? I'm really far down there in the pocket. Now he's going to do something down there. And I'm going to go toward us. Now I'm out of it again, but I'm still on the right-hand side, so I'm not near that tail swipe. Now I'm going all the way back down. You can go back down there really far. Just go up and down, man. North and south right there. Stay on the right-hand side, and you'll beat this guy easy. And then damage him. That's it. We beat it. We beat him, going through the dungeon earlier today. Greg, you're watching? How did you beat it? You said you just beat it right now. How did you beat it? The serpent is dead. Congrats, man. Congrats. What did you do? How did you beat it? Did you just it just worked out? Damn, man, it's already midnight here. All right, I gotta get to bed, guys. It is midnight. Let's do this auto farm right here. Hit escape. 8 hours of idle farm. Yes, please. 3, 2, 1, and the game is closed down. I can close down my PC. My friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do PvP at 8 a.m. I don't know, since I'll probably wake up at like 7:30 or 7:45, run down here really quick, turn on my computer, get into that PvP battle. I'm not going to stream right then because I'm going to want to take a shower, eat breakfast, shave my head, and then probably put out some laundry and then come here and stream. Probably around the same time I streamed earlier today. But we'll jump back on it. We got a lot of stuff to do. There's so much to do. That's why I love it, man. I like it that it's challenging, but I really don't feel like it's challenging. We know what we need to get. When we know what we need to get and we know what we need to do, that's not challenging. That just takes time, right? It's nothing but us having to collect material, keep fighting, keep leveling. Every time we level our hero, we get like 150 power. There's just, time is a process. It is, man. And it's the journey, right? It's the journey of this. And I really enjoy it. I love that it's auto. I love that we have the PvP element in there. I can't wait for somebody to jump me and then I can talk smack to them or be like, hey guys, come out here and help me. PvP wise. It's just fun stuff to me to do. I think it's really cool right now. I wish we could do abilities. What abilities? Pick your poison. Yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody. Like, any game's not for everybody. Raid's not for everybody. King Arthur's not for everybody. And it is still day 2, so it is still the honeymoon phase. We've got a year of this to try to get to end game. I don't know if it's going to take a year. I don't think it'll take a year, but I do think it's going to take some time to get to 65. But I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I'm 30-something right now, and every time we come to a hurdle, we find a way to get around it. And we're in like crappy gear, man. Everybody's in the same uncommon gear that we started with. We're just now talking and trying to work toward getting that good gear. And that would be a rare weapon along with the better uncommon mana sets. And that will increase our power by a lot. Now, once we're there with that rare weapon and that new uncommon, and we get stuck somewhere, then what do we do? Then what do we work toward getting a full rare set? Plus, we've got rare drops in the new dungeon. That 1 8-hour dungeon, there are rare drops that could happen. Probably not going to happen. So we always got to work toward making it ourselves, right? It's just lucky if we get it to drop because I know it's going to be like such a low percentage chance to get a rare drop until we get higher up. And then we're going to have epic drops. And then we have that epic gear that we get for doing guild donations. That epic gear for guild donation is going to come quicker than us making a full rare set probably. to supplement our gear. And then we're going to have the guaranteed epic avatar, guaranteed epic mount, plus all the 7-day login rewards, 14-day login rewards. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff to do. Wanted a whale seamount. I think the seamounts look really cool, but you know you're not going to be running around the desert in a seamount. So there's got to be a zone that we go into that's ocean, that's an aquatic zone. I mean, why would we have seamounts? There's no way you're going to be slithering around on a whale or a shark out. It would look sweet. I'm down for that out in the desert. There is an Atlantis. Yeah. It would be so crazy to see that. I'm excited to see the aquatic zone too. Plus, we know the game has a whole bunch of content to put out. Like, we don't need to guess what the content is. We know we're going to get these additional raids. We're going to get additional heroes. We're going to get additional tiers of leveling up later. So there are a lot of things that we know to look forward to. And I really hope, since it's global and there are more people playing it, that they do it a little differently or better. I hope they do it better. I hope they take the feedback that they had from Korea, the feedback they're getting from Americans, and they say, okay, this is something that a lot of people asked for quality of life. It makes sense. Maybe leaderboards, maybe, whatever it is. I hope they take that into consideration now that they have a global market and they're willing to make some changes. That'll be nice. But I was supposed to get into their content creator program too. They sent me that email saying, and I sent him an email back last night showing them my stream and then saying that if you do a content creator program, most of them do it through Discord because it's really easy to talk to all content creators. And I haven't heard back from them yet. So I'm supposed to get into their content creator program. So maybe then we'll have some dialogue. We'll be able to talk to them about what the players are expecting global wise. Maybe. I hope so. I hope we have somebody to talk to at least. Something to do with the content creator program. So we should learn about that pretty soon.